Beans and Rice viewers, thank you for joining us today, June 7th. It's officially June now.
777.
We just received word. News is we are the number 363rd podcast, a comedy podcast in what country?
This
Beefy?
time it's another African country, believe it or not, Burkina Faso.
Burkina
Wow.
Faso. Shout out to you guys.
Appreciate it, guys. You know,
Number 300.
Burkina. You
And
know,
63.
I thought that was a store. You know, it turns out it was a country.
Yeah, so
You know?
thank you
I
guys
thought
out
that-
there.
I thought that's where you got the Birkin bags.
Burkina,
The
you know,
Birkin,
maybe
yeah.
you know, Burkina Faso. You know,
Yep.
but shout out to the Africans. You know, they've been rallying up. You know, supporting us. You know,
They really have, which is nice. It makes us feel good.
Yes.
We're glad that we have global viewers
All
and
that
I
matters.
appreciate Kim Law. He's probably getting the word out there. You know,
spreading
You know?
spreading the gospel
you know,
that is this podcast.
for all the other refugees.
Yeah. As many of you may know, if not, if you're new, subscribe, please share. It is the Butter Pecan
Puerto
Rican.
Rican.
host. And next to me, as always, the peaceful protester,
The Zen Master,
Jimmy
Tatsumaki.
And then next to Jimmy, you know what I mean? When I get ill, you know, when I get sick,
He is a healthcare expert. He is Jose's caretaker.
Filomeno El
Jíbaro.
Jíbaro. And underneath both of them, you know, it's a little frigid in this room for once. You know, it's not hot.
Nope, it's
Why? Because what happened?
Because we've got a winter soldier manning the doors.
You know, and
okay?
who is it? Larry?
The,
The
winter, soldier.
Okay. And then above Larry, next to him, and Filomeno.
And we have a mobile abortionist.
Oh, yeah, in the middle, I almost forgot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
God, I stopped caring about, you know, women's bodies and stuff like
You
that.
started Asian
last
A, but
month.
we stopped it. It is
Nissan
Nissan Hatake Abormoto.
Oh my.
And then, hey, relax, Alice. You don't need an abortion, do you?
No, not today.
Okay.
You don't need plan B. This is plan A for us, okay?
Okay, but then next to them, you know what I mean? They, thou, you know? People, you know, if you need somebody, a good guy with a gun, you know? Look how many guns I got this time, huh?
Oh
I'm
my
here.
God. Please don't point him towards
I'm
me.
running out of room, you know what I mean?
Got all the heavy artillery.
But the one and only, the good guy with the gun, was Beefy.
666.
La bestia.
La bestia. And the only thing that's better than a good guy with a gun
Is a good girl
is the
with
gay
a gun.
gal with the gun. Okay? And speaking about gay gals, we got one. You know
The
what I mean?
GGWG.
Woo!
In the Wizard of Oz. On
The ones and twos.
Ice Agent Alice.
Hola.
Emphasis on the ice.
Hiya, guys.
You know?
And we have the return of someone
We do.
in a very special location that remains undisclosed to this day.
Undisclosed. You know what I mean? But it's somebody, you know, that rhymes with Brobega. You know?
Yep. He's the Omega
From the bodega.
Mr.
Mr.
J48 himself,
Javi.
Hey, viva Cristo Rey.
Oh my gosh!
Did
Chubby
you
just got
see that?
shot.
As he said Viva Cristo Rey, it bounced away from him. It didn't even touch him.
Christ
It didn't even touch
protected him. He's like the Matrix. The Matrix turns out it was a Christian movie.
People say, dude, it's a common misphrase. Let me bust a myth for you all.
Ooh,
They say
ready.
the power of Christ compels you. It's the power of Christ repels you.
Yeah, repels you, you know?
Morons, read a book for
You
once.
thought
in your life.
Neo, you know, he could dodge the bullets. Who wasn't he the biggest Christ supporter?
He
You
was.
know?
That's why he was the chosen one.
Yeah.
The
Is that why
first
he
one
played the
after Christ.
Constantines too?
Yes.
Yep.
Makes
There was
sense.
the Matrix Reloaded, you know what I mean? They reloaded the Bible into him. That's what the Matrix was, you know?
Yep.
The Da Vinci Code was in his veins.
And why did all of a sudden Neo become John Wick? Because evil never dies. He still has to stay strong.
He became one of the apostles now. John.
You know, but one of the apostles, somebody sent us another myth that got busted, you know what I mean?
Yes, he did.
Oh,
And maybe you want to
yeah.
tell us, Javi, we got something to give away, right?
Yes, we do. What was it again?
Mr. Cisco?
Oh, for Paco.
Huh?
Where
Shout
is
out
it?
to Paco, by the way.
It's right behind you.
Oh,
we got
God.
a myth buster. Can you see it, Alice?
Yeah.
It's a one-off of what, Huss? What is
Dude,
this
it's
one?
Boss Burgers. We
Okay.
have a business of Boss Burgers.
Boss Burgers?
This is mint condition, limited, first edition.
First
This is when
edition.
BP used to work at Boss Burgers.
Yep.
Well, I've never worked there. That's Mr. Powers and Alice, you know?
Yep.
Oh,
So
what says BP?
Maybe I was a general manager, you think so?
you were the general manager, yes.
You know?
At
Well,
some point.
Beefy's not that name tag. Beefy is the size of it's the biggest size you can get of the
Yeah.
burgers. It's called the
Good,
Beefy
the burger,
Burger.
the
yeah.
beefy
The
burger.
more I
you
know.
Yep.
You go there, you order a beefy burger, you know?
I like that. I like that.
Look at how full his cheeks are. It looks like a little chipmunk.
You know? So shout out to him because he solved the myth, you know? What
He's-
myth was it, you know?
He solved the myth that I also told you guys, that cereal is soup.
poop.
He
Yeah.
showed us a video of 2015 or 16.
2015.
2015. He dipped.
Do we still have
tortilla-
that video?
We
no,
might
but we
have
could
it,
ask
but
him for it.
he dipped the
Yeah.
tortilla in the cereal, and he proved all of us
He took it off a bowl,
wrong.
you know?
Well, not me wrong, and not Alice wrong.
No, because
And I don't
we were
remember
right.
who else picked it, but either way, cereal is soup.
Busted the myth,
It's
you
soup.
Shout
know?
out to Paco.
So I appreciate it. That was very nice of you, you know? So maybe if you guys are on good behavior, you know, maybe you guys share a post, you know? Because we got a lot of limited stuff. You don't think so, Huss?
We have very many like
you know,
exclusive,
a lot of exclusives
so
here,
many
okay?
exclusives. Yeah.
So, you know, I'm wearing a Patriot Power, you know? This one's also an exclusive, right? So who knows? This one has been worn, you know? So you might have it from Jose Beef Sweat, you know? On
got a
you
bit
if
of
you want.
stench on it.
That's
You
as
know?
beefy as it gets.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Exactly, you know? But what else is going on, host, do you think? You know, this a very special month for somebody, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a special month for Alice.
Gay
You know?
pride.
And not because of pride, you know what I mean?
I thought it was because she's
It's
gunning for the
Because it's
employee of the
Gemini
month.
season.
Oh,
Come
right.
on,
It's
Bobby.
officially Gemini season.
Okay?
And Alice is a
Gemini.
Gemini.
She's the gem, you know?
I am
Yep.
a gem.
And what can you tell us about your season so far? How good has it been going, Alice?
It's actually been very good. You know, just hanging out with the fam. It was my dad's birthday this last on Sunday.
Don Jose.
Don Jose, see. And then today's my friend's birthday, Nelly. Happy birthday, Nelly.
Shout out to Nelly.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, just hanging out with the fam, Magnolia and the baby. Just living it up.
And are we gonna sing to Nelly, or does she deserve it, Alice? What do you think?
I think Nelly deserves it.
You think she deserves the host?
Is Nelly a she or a he?
She.
I think Nelly deserves it.
Well, maybe she can tell us a couple things before we
About Nelly?
you know
You're
what I
right. We
mean?
need a screening
because
process.
then it's going to be like Amber Heard. You know what I mean? All of a sudden,
Oh.
You find a little present on your bed you didn't want to find.
yeah, you know,
Pretty
Well-
soon you got
on your pillow.
a little
Yeah.
brown recluse. You know, come on, dude, what's that?
you got E. coli and pink eye floating
A
about.
little Hershey squirt kiss.
Yeah, that's a Hershey's kiss from her. You know.
Oh, man.
But what can you tell us about her? You know, it's just
Nelly.
also so
That's it.
Mr. Powers, he can do the toast. You know,
You want me to do the toast?
or maybe you think Javi, huh? Because he's running for employee of the
I
year
did the toast I was honored by
for
the
Don
way.
Jose. You know,
For Don Jose, I did the toast
Yeah.
last week. So.
so maybe Javi.
I mean, Javi actually spilt water on her dinner once when we went out to eat.
oh really?
Yeah.
Spilled it
I
on
did.
her dinner, so it was an isolated incident.
I think
It's
it was.
happened multiple times, but to different people.
Oh, okay. It's happened multiple times to her.
It was holy water.
Oh, no.
That's the food, dude.
Non-consensual wet t-shirt contest. Huh? How you ever hear from the Catholic community?
You're gonna find a sphincter morsel in your bed soon.
Come on,
but
dude.
come on.
I hope not.
He was only throwing holy water at the
Right?
nipples.
Trying
You
to
know what I mean?
bless-
Come on,
bless.
dude.
RT that retweet, you know.
But
Oh,
what can you
my-
tell us about this lovely lady?
So Nelly's 25.
25.
She has a baby boy. I think his name is Juan. I'm pretty
So
sure
she's
it's Juan.
Latina, is what we're
Yes.
assuming so far, okay?
She lives in Chicago. She's a cool person. She's chill. She's
Did
awesome.
you meet her when you went out to Chicago last year with your sister for the first time?
No, I met her here.
Okay.
Yes, I met her here. We worked at Mrs. Fields. And yeah.
Like when Alice would give us cookies.
Oh, yeah, well,
Yeah.
she's still giving those out, huh?
Well, only to
Well, only to
Magnolia.
Only to
Magnolia. You know
Magnolia.
what I mean?
Yes.
Shut up.
Like, I'm not getting no cookies. What's that?
She's getting that exclusive. You know what I mean?
That recluse.
So you guys worked at Miss Fields?
Yeah.
What else?
That was it. I think.
Is she into driving? You know, what does she like to do?
Driving.
Yeah, I
You
would
know?
think she's a
Hey, she ended up
driver.
in Chicago somehow, okay?
Hey,
No,
their
well,
kind
she's
don't drive
originally
much,
from
okay?
Chicago.
Metropolitan area people. There's a lot of traffic.
Yeah.
It's
Oh, yeah.
more
Take
conducive
the
to use the
train.
metro.
Actually, the
Exactly.
more I learn about Chicago, the more I want to go.
I'm waiting to take you.
Well, they got a bean for you fucks over there, okay?
Yeah, like Amber Heard, she cagaron los pantalones, you know?
But sorry, what can you tell us about? So Nelly, you know?
Yeah, Nelly is from Chicago originally. She came to Utah to live with her dad for like a couple years, and then she went back to Chicago, and that's where she resigns right now.
So she resigned. So she's no longer employed. You know, if any of you guys are looking for, you know, an employee, somebody to, you know, bueno worker, maybe. You know what I mean? A
But-
Mexican
Muy
without a
bueno,
job,
muy
that's
bueno.
kind
Muy
of
bueno,
sketchy.
muy
you know?
bueno.
We'll see. You might end up like Santos and Angel, you know, over there trying to get a job at Boss Burger at the fry station, you know?
It's too hot.
But Javi, now that you got some information, hopefully he was paying attention, you know?
Yeah, I hope so.
Now we can toast, what's her name?
Nelly.
Nelly.
No, just testing you. Come on. So
It
we can
doesn't
toast-
matter.
what her name is.
Nelly, I apologize for spilling water and trying to bless your food without your consent. It was fun though. I wish you a very happy birthday in Chicago. Hopefully you don't get shot up.
Got you set.
Can you say? Okay, now you think we're good for sing happy birthday?
I think we're ready for happy birthday.
Okay, you want to
It
do
has
the
gone
countdown?
on long
homie?
enough.
Start it off.
The
Yeah.
countdown.
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nelly. Happy birthday to you.
Let's go.
Happy birthday, Nels.
No. But what's been going on in the gay community, Hoss?
I'm not sure. I'm not in it.
But we do have an expert here.
We
you
do
know?
have an expert. Yeah.
And Alice,
Mr. J48.
what happened to the bodega? Did you guys have any gay merch? You know?
Some game merch. Yeah. We got this Pablo Francisco here. You don't like this? You guys don't like this?
Yeah, that's super nice,
jacket?
actually.
Yeah, pretty
The
nice.
gayest thing we have in here. So
La
Yeah.
Corona, too.
I actually would love to wear this, but it's too small. So
That's
That's the
you
gayest
are
thing.
selling the bodega? Because I think we need a profiteer. You know, this month we got to ramp up a couple things to make profit.
Well, all the other businesses do it. They're just
You
they
know?
slap on a couple rainbows on their merch.
Yeah.
They're
I think
like,
we-
hey,
all of
we're
this
all
is gay.
inclusive now.
All of this is gay.
Alice
How
made
gay
all
this
of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Has a little gay in there.
You guys think the rabbi's blessing stuff makes it kosher? Well, having Alice look upon our merchandise makes it gay friendly.
Exactly.
There
you
we
guys heard
go.
about
Look at this.
touched by an angel, touched by a gay. What is it? Gay girl. You know,
Yeah.
maybe
a
Gay
Gay
angel.
girl.
A
Gay
gay
Jean. A gay Jean.
A gay gene.
You know, but what can Alice tell us for real? You know what's happening? You know, are people letting you back in the bathrooms? You know,
Actually, it's so freaking stupid, but yes, the
Yeah.
whole month of June, I don't get looked at any differently. I just get like, oh, congratulations being gay, you know, support yourself, whatever, blah, blah, blah. But as soon as June's over, I can't get into the bathrooms anymore.
yeah. Damn.
It's
What
horrible.
any
Finito.
discounts that you get in the gay community, or what's happened?
I don't know. I haven't gone
Do
shopping
they
yet.
still sell gaydars?
Yeah,
do you
they
need them
do.
anymore?
Dude, I think it's all you can eat cookies all month, is it not?
That's all year,
All
really.
year
A
long,
little Miss
okay.
Fields, you think?
Yeah. Some red velvet.
Huh?
Yeah.
A lot of bushes in that field, you know?
Yeah.
I like the oatmeal ones.
It's the field of dreams, guys.
Because they need to go to school, you know, so they don't lose their job. You know?
Exactly.
Shout out to Nelly. Okay. But what else? Did you guys do anything for the parade? Because I didn't even know there was a parade. I feel like, what were we doing, Hoss? We were doing AC stuff, huh?
Yeah, we were installing air conditioning units at the bodega, here at the studio, and over at the intern corner.
That's why it's
Because
so
So if you guys
cool.
need any HVAC work,
You know, holla, Hoss, you know, I was surprised he uses fucking powers. You know what I mean? I was like, dude, he's like, do you even know what it is? He's like, no, I'll use my powers. You know, he didn't even have to read the instructions.
yeah, I tossed it
Dang.
immediately to recycling. Recycle, guys. It's
that was
important.
his toxic masculinity showing.
But one thing that
Who
is
needs
holding,
directions?
the only thing that we didn't get good directions for is what's holding the AC unit. It's a little ladder that's wedged under it. Okay.
Yeah, that's true, actually. But we do need to
Something
get
had
a-
to give.
Yeah. There's compromise when you have powers.
If it works,
Hey,
it's not
yeah,
stupid.
right?
you know?
It's
You
not
know?
broken. It's
You
still
guys
works.
heard about Mexican engineering, but hey, Mexican Puerto Rican engineering, huh? At its finest.
Let's
And let me
go.
fix
Latin King engineering.
some craze, okay? Let me also fix a common, a mostly incorrectly quoted quote. What is the common saying from Spider-Man, which we've dubbed as a terrible superhero? With great power.
Comes great responsibility.
Made-
Correct. That's
Nice.
incorrect, though, right? That's what people say. It's with great power comes a lot of drawbacks, and that's exactly what happened.
You know? It was a lot of things that we
blew
had
a
to draw
fuse.
back when we had to dig a hole.
You
You know
got
what I mean?
electrocuted.
A lot of things. We were doing trenches. What else were we doing, Hoss?
We
Oh, the
were-
power cord didn't reach, remember?
Yeah, it didn't reach. We fed 2 homeless kids. They just appeared. They were hungry. When we were about to call, to see, because we don't even know where a local orphanage is, they disappeared by the time I grabbed out the yellow pages.
They were running away from the parade, and that's how we found out that it was
A gay pride parade.
Yep.
the gay pride parade. And a lot of people went.
Dude,
I
and we thought it was
surprised.
a rainbow. Like, we thought they had ultraviolet eyeshadow. No, they just had black eyes. Their parents just beat them. That was it. So,
the kids, you know?
Yeah.
So shout out to them, you know?
shout out to you guys. Hopefully you found a home now.
Hopefully.
But what can you tell us? So what happened? Did maybe Chris Blade was there, or you know?
No, Chris Wade wasn't there, but his mom was.
His mom was?
Yeah, and I didn't go. I couldn't go. It
You
was
couldn't go?
my
Too
dad's
busy?
birthday.
Oh, yeah, huh?
So, yeah,
Family
see.
over everything.
basically.
But was he proud of that? Technically, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, he's
You
never
know?
said anything, but I think he's proud.
Hey, it's not about your words, it's about your actions.
True.
Right? So all these people posting shit, are you really about it? You may or may not be, okay? I'm not here to decide for you.
All this corporate America.
Right?
You
Like,
know?
I
come
fed
on,
2
dude.
orphans with Jose. I didn't post it. I didn't want the glory or clout from it. I'm
We
just
just
letting
fed
you know,
them, you know?
if you see 2 kids with ultraviolet eyeshadow, please find them the local fire station.
We
They-
threw a little tortilla at him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
can you
with-
still do that at the fire
With sopa,
station?
which was cereal, some Lucky Charms. Maybe, I don't know. I'd imagine so.
That's where you used to take orphans at the fire station?
Yeah, they drop off the baskets there.
Yeah.
Why the fire station?
Oh, because usually they'd find homes that were on fire. So they
Oh, maybe, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
It's like what they do, you know, when like a building collapses, or you know, they put them in like little cages. So take them to the
Well, they
vets.
make it. Listen, the firefighters need to look like heroes. Dude, a lot of these buildings, they're burned down. There was no one in them to begin with. So they take the orphans. They're like, look at these kids we saved. Where are all the adults? You never see the adults. They only show kids. Orphans.
freaking what is
that a
it?
myth bust?
Huh. Myth
Alex,
busted.
what is it?
Oh,
The
yeah.
crazy guy?
Firefighters being heroes?
Myth
busted.
They're always just there, you know. What do they do? Firefighters just like work out, sit there, eat hot dogs, and then like wait for like a call.
The bell.
Yeah, they
And
all
then
like
they
to
slide
talk about
that
the
pole.
chili they make.
Huh?
Well, I make Firehouse chili.
Dude, maybe they make it with human.
That's
stuff,
called
you know what I
diarrhea
mean?
where I'm from, okay?
Chili.
Yeah.
Is that the first time you tried chili that happened to you?
Firehouse
American
chili,
chili?
yeah.
Huh? What about Firehouse Subs? Have you ever had some of those?
I did. I have.
Yeah. And what do you think?
They're okay.
Yeah.
They're not like, oh my god, we need to go get them, but yeah.
And what about you, Alice? What was have you ever had to like hold one of those hoses, or you know what happened with, you know, you ever try to put out a fire like that with a hose, or
I mean, I tried putting out a fire, but not with that hose.
no?
So
what's the biggest hose that you've held? You think?
Me in her arms.
it's true.
No, but for real, like you never
No,
had a
No, I never had to use like a big hose. For
you never
anything.
had a fire, Alice, in your house. Maybe you were trying to
Yeah,
what was she
but I
trying to
don't
cook,
use
you know, a
the-
little grease,
Yep.
a little bit of grasa de cerdo, you know.
Yeah.
I use dirt.
She was making chorizo, very fatty.
Yep.
Oh,
Stuffing
but she
it.
doesn't like chorizo. Do you like chorizo, Alice?
Yeah, on my eggs and beans.
You know, oh, that sounds kind of good right now, huh? Alice?
That does sound good.
I'm
And I'm getting kind of hungry because, you know, somebody that's a runner up for Employee of the Year, you know, he said, hey, you guys want me to feed you, you know? It's like, hey, you know, let's wait on ice, you know?
Oh, you guys were waiting for me?
And yeah, because we were celebrating her because it's her month, you know?
Yep.
And what did she
Oh.
tell us earlier today, you know?
She said, I'll get there when I get there.
Yeah, so we just had to sit here, you know, finger popping each other's assholes.
You weren't
you
finger
know?
popping each other's assholes.
But she's here now, you know?
You know, I say that to Magnolia, and she still doesn't get where it's from.
No?
Finger popping each other's asshole.
22 Jump Street. You know?
21.
It's the first
21,
one,
yeah,
yeah.
the first one.
Or the second, I don't know what
No,
it would
it's
be
the first
classified.
one.
The first
No.
movie.
Well, the
Yeah.
original.
Modern.
There's
Yeah.
the originals, right? Was
Yeah.
there only one original?
I think it was a TV
Wait,
show.
I think there's 4 of them,
Yeah,
isn't there?
Yeah.
With
there's
Johnny
no.
originals?
Shout out to Johnny.
4
Oh,
originals.
yeah,
Four
right? He
originals,
won.
you know?
Congrats on that victory.
That's a real man right there.
You know? Because people don't care about women anymore. It was past Women's Month. Of course he won.
Dude, yeah.
You know? If Amber Heard was gay, what would have happened? You know?
Yeah, she would have won.
Listen,
She would have won.
women
That's
are
what
now...
you should have done, Amber Heard. You should have said, hey, I'm gay. You know? The last day, make a plea. Hey, I'm actually gay. You know? He was abusing me. And guess what? Now, Johnny owes you $20 million. You think he's going to be on Pirates of the Caribbean? Absolutely not, you know?
Yeah.
You might have been the new Jack Sparrow, you know? You could have transitioned to that
Yeah.
role. But instead, you know, she wanted to be a woman of empowerment, you know?
Well,
And now she's powerless, you know?
now you're below Ukraine again. So, congratulations. You set women back 50
You played
years.
yourself.
Yeah. And shout out to fucking Ukraine. Still, like, holding on like patriots. That's what you guys forgot about Ukraine.
Yeah, all your posts,
You know?
where are they now?
Yeah. Oh my God,
Yeah.
is this still a war going?
Buried.
See?
They
People
still
don't know,
go on,
you know?
yeah.
The ghost of Khabib, you know?
Yeah.
Now he's fighting in the UFC, you freaking idiots, you know? Come on.
The ghost of his ghost is fighting.
Yeah, exactly.
Probably still kicking
Of
ass.
Khabib,
Right?
you know?
Yeah, his ghost is training the future Ukrainian army.
But
He should.
one thing, you know, it is, what day is it today, host, you know?
It's the 7th of June.
Because it felt like we haven't
Siete.
talked for a while, you know? So we were a little chatty, but maybe Alice, you can tell us a couple things, you think?
Absolutely.
I could tell you a couple things. Today's national holiday is World Caring Day.
Guess who cared
Not
for
me.
a couple little kids this
Oh,
weekend?
you guys did.
Huh?
Me and Jose.
That's cute. You guys did
Ask
your
how
part.
many more cares we give right now.
None.
Maybe. We'll see.
But what did you guys do about caring? Okay, you guys heard our story.
Like, what else did we do?
Did you guys care?
Yeah,
Like,
I
I
care.
think they drove their car into the bridge. You don't think so, Hus?
A little bit, yeah.
I
And what
care.
did they yell?
I don't care. I love it.
I love it.
Their car, their choice, guys.
So what did you do that was so caring? You think so, Alice? How did you care for somebody? You know what I mean? Maybe Magnolia, she's feeling a little bit ill. You think so? You know, her little pancita hurts. You know.
Her stomach actually was hurting this weekend.
Hey,
He
Oh,
uses
and her
powers.
head.
my
and her
caring
headache.
power is a cheerful one.
She
you
had
know?
a headache too.
Which head? Just kidding. That doesn't work for her.
So what do? You know, she's feeling a little sick. Does she, when she calls you, does she call you in Spanish or in English? She's like, "Ay, mami, ven aquí," or what does she say?
She doesn't
Magnolia
speak
doesn't
Spanish.
speak Spanish.
Yeah.
But she can say, "Hey, mommy."
She could. She really
See?
could. But no, she just says, "Hey, babe."
I'll have to teach her how to say it.
How would you teach her? How would you say it?
Do you want me to be sick, or do you want me to, like, get her to come over to me?
So maybe that's what's gonna happen, you know? Maybe, you know, Hos, he's sick right now. You know what
Okay, so I need
Magnolia?
a hot pad for my head because I'm ill. I got one.
Do you want your Magnolia soup?
Oh, we don't need a Magnolia soup, but we do have something that belongs to Magnolia.
Yeah, we do. The scarf.
Magnolia's a
La
scar.
bufanda.
Okay? And, you know, COVID, it's already extinct, okay?
Is
But
it?
you know, it is. But
don't
something
know.
that goes on in
'Cause
the
at
gay
work it says
community for
otherwise.
Pride Month,
Right.
okay? What's going on for gay people right now, okay? Because it's Pride Month, and now they got a new
Monkeypox.
virus, monkeypox, okay? So maybe Magnolia's got a little bit of the monkeys? You know?
One monkey for sure.
One monkey.
One ice
Un
monkey.
changuito. A little ice monkey. A little
Manguito de
snow
hielo.
bunny. You know?
Manguito de...
That Yeti?
Oh,
That
A frostbitten monkey.
little abominable snowman or what, Hus? You know?
A Yeti, okay?
The Bonneville snowman.
The Bonneville snowman.
Okay, so, okay, Alice, you haven't seen Magnolia. You already... She normally wakes up really early.
so
Oh,
wait,
no,
am I
really
calling
late.
her?
Well, it's because you guys are going to church, aren't they, Javi? Isn't that what they do? They go to church?
So
Yeah, they go to
I have
church every Sunday.
monkeypox.
You have
Okay,
monkeypox.
okay, I have monkeypox.
Yeah, so host is calling
Well,
Alice.
Magnolia is calling Alice.
Magnolia's calling Alice because she's sick. Because
Well-
her stomach and her head hurts.
And you're not going to believe her because you think that she just doesn't want to go to church. You know,
Which
and it's
I feel like
Sunday.
she does sometimes too.
She has to go to church. It's also your Don Jose's
You
birthday.
have something to draw
Okay?
from.
So now it's like, okay, she doesn't want to go out to the birthday and she doesn't want to go to church. You know, this
Okay.
piece of shit. You know?
So, Magnolia, pay attention. I'm going to drop some bars for you. Puerto Rican style Spanish.
Woo, here we go. Who's calling? You're calling me, right? Hello?
Mi amor,
Hi, honey.
ay, yo sé que tú dijiste que tenía... What, did she have a birthday?
Yeah, Don Jose's birthday.
Yeah, Don
Yo sé
Jose.
que es el cumpleaños... Oh, hold on. She can't say this much Spanish. I got to pick and choose.
Yeah.
Spanglish. Do some Spanglish.
Okay. Mi amor, yo sé that you have your dad's cumpleaños today. Es que I'm not feeling too good, mija.
¿Qué tienes, mami?
I have monkeypox.
Monkeypox.
Yeah,
How'd you get monkeypox?
I don't feel too good. I don't know.
Did you go out last night without me? Is that how you
No,
got it?
No, I crashed my car into a bridge.
And you didn't care, huh?
I didn't care. I just came straight home because I feel so sick.
How'd you get home if you didn't have a car?
Llamé un taxi
How'd you call a taxi? Why didn't you call me?
with my cell phone.
You could have called me instead of a taxi.
I didn't want you to worry.
So now you're gonna make me more worried.
No, because I'm calling you now. I'm checking in. That's beside the point, okay? Es que, mami,
What?
vente pa acá. Cuídame. Cuídame.
Mom!
¡Cállese! Sorry, that's baby. I just fed baby and wants more.
Ugh.
But, mami, ven pa acá, cuídame.
You're sick though.
Hey, well, I have kisses pa que te enchules.
Not with your monkeypox.
Pero imagínate, you come here, you know.
So monkeypox all of a sudden made you speak Spanish?
I
Just out
know
of nowhere?
most of the time you're Big Spoon, I'm Little Spoon. We can reverse the roles.
Oh, you want to be Big Spoon today?
I'll be Big Spoon. I can take care of you, you know.
Wait, aren't you the one that's sick? Don't you want me to take care of you?
I feel good when I take care of people, okay?
Okay.
Vente
Alright.
pa acá.
Okay, I voy.
Okay, nos vemos.
Bye.
Bye.
Dang, that's pretty good.
Yeah,
I was
bye.
gonna get monkeypox all because of Spanish love. 'Cause if she would have said it in English,
I would have been like, no.
you know,
You can
shut the
stop her.
fuck up. You know what I mean?
Take care of your monkeypox. Get back in the kitchen, make me something.
Yeah, you know.
God, that was actually hot.
She was gonna see a little bit of
Ooh.
monkey. I thought, you know what I mean? I thought that's how you were gonna bait her. You know.
Maybe, but no.
You know,
you
I
gotta
got
keep things-
monkeypox,
yeah.
extra monkey. You know,
That's a trump card. 2024.
low pox.
Yeah.
I'll go heavy on the monkey. You know.
Low on the
Yeah, sprinkle a little bit of pox.
Is this a chemo monkey or what are we talking about? You know,
The ghost of Harambe. Okay.
a furry yeti. Okay.
The tongue surround. You know? So you see how she cared, and you know somebody that also cares because sometimes she gets a bad rep. You know, Javi sent us a Snapchat. You know,
Yeah.
Oh, Sin.
of another woman that we love here. You know what
Oh,
I mean?
I freaking
Cynthia, the
love
beautiful.
Cynthia.
She cooks. You know, she takes care of those babies. El pony. You know what I mean?
hmm
She takes care of el pony. What is what she do, Huss? She cleans la casa.
Yep. She always leaves the toilet seat down for the benefit of Javi.
Yep.
She washes. You know this shirt. She washed it. You know.
She did.
She washed the shirt for me.
Hand wash because as an exclusive, we couldn't afford or risk having it be broken.
For it to be damaged. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? So what caring things do you do for her or does she do for you? Which one should we ask?
You know, he needs to be a bit more grateful, so he has to identify what she does for him.
Oh yeah, because he's always like, nah.
Yeah.
You know?
Nah. Nah.
He does his cool
Yeah, he clicks his tongue. He just goes, nah.
I thought I was watching a National Geographic freaking video. It's freaking hobby, you know?
Yeah. Nah.
Actually, it's our baby to do that. He goes, and then he snaps. Somebody's telling Cynthia, "Where's my
See? That's
sandwich?"
toxic masculinity, oh hobby. Come
Yeah.
on, man.
No, but yeah, she just does all that, so I don't have to worry about nothing.
Like a true man.
All I do is build IKEA furniture, and that's
That's it?
and make her some ginger tea because she was also feeling sick from her stomach.
Oh, she was feeling
Aw.
sick from her stomach?
Poor
Yeah.
Sin.
You think she's got a little bit of the monkeypox? Huh?
She might.
You know, because there's a lot of different symptoms right now that are going out in the
There's
doctor
quite a few.
community. You know what I mean? That people say, oh, this is monkey, you know, might be monkeypox, but there's also another very bad virus.
She hasn't been to the zoo, so I don't
And
know.
also, you know, there's something out there that's even more dangerous than monkeypox, but this is a symptom first.
Yes.
We're going to Dr. Hoss.
You know, so Alice, maybe she can, you know, take us to Dr. Hose's office.
Dr. Hoss's office. Here we go.
Dr. Powers? Dr. Powers?
Dr. Hose.
Dr. Hoss.
That was fucking nice, guys, wasn't it?
It was.
A little
We're
cut-
here.
Wanna
With the
do it
doctor.
again?
cut scene.
Do you want to do
Dr.
it
Hose
again?
with some medical advice.
I've got the fucking book, okay? Listen up, everyone. This might be a symptom you may have if you have monkeypox. Pica. A craving to eat non-food substances such as dirt, clay, chalk, glue, ice, starch, wood, or hair.
Wait, did you say ice?
Yes.
Magnolia eats ice.
I know. Okay.
What else did you say? Repeat that?
Let him finish. He's the doctor. Come on, guys. Put it
I'll,
down.
I'll repeat the food or the non-food
yeah,
items
the
in a
non-food
moment.
items.
The appetite disorder may occur with some nutritional deficiency states, particularly iron deficiency, with pregnancy, and in some forms of mental illness.
Oh, snap.
We know depression, anxiety are forms of mental illness. Cynthia may be anxious having someone who just always goes, nah, to her all the time. You know, we have Magnolia eating ice, okay? So the non-food substances, again, are dirt, clay, chalk, glue, ice, starch, wood, or hair.
So
You
no
know?
drywall.
So she's eating a little bit of
Cynthia
wood.
eating drywall?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Well, back then, I don't know about now.
Yeah, she likes it crunchy, I think is what she said.
Dang,
But-
dude.
Hey, monkeys climb trees. Monkeypox comes from monkeys. If you're around wood, you pick organic or otherwise. It's very likely you've been exposed to monkeypox. So If you start craving things that aren't food, you probably have monkeypox.
So what if you chew on a piece of paper? Does that count as wood?
Yes.
Really?
What about plastic? Like those little tags.
It didn't say plastic, but findings currently are inconclusive at the moment in the medical community.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I'd caution to not eat anything that is not actual food.
Is it true? Because
Ever.
they said that 2 gay guys were monkeying around. Is that true? Or
That's what they say. That's
Yeah.
what Anthony Fauci said.
Yeah.
And we're told to never question him, and he is the source of all truth. So,
He's like God almost, basically. You know what I mean?
Imagine if the Fauci babes heard me question Dr. Fauci. I wouldn't be alive.
No, you wouldn't.
But that's one thing that I'm grateful for, you know, is Dr. Fauci. You know, he guided us through the pandemic. All you guys were, oh, you know, he's a piece of shit. He's doing this. He looks like Stuart Little. You know what I mean? Guess what? How many times did I have COVID, Hoss?
Twice.
Never. He had to fake it. He had to boost the numbers up so that people would get scared into getting the vaccine and masking up.
Yep, he sent me a check. Thanks a lot, Dr. Fauci. $3,500 so we can say that we all had COVID on the podcast.
How do you
know
think
what
we
I mean?
afford these cameras and the AC unit?
You know?
My money.
Bribery.
Dr. Fauci, you know? And we got...
Lobbyist.
Well, now
Alice's lobby.
we're lobbying, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? You know, so we're grateful for that, you know?
Absolutely.
And what else are we grateful for? Do you have anything else that you're... Is that what the question was, Alice? We're grateful or... Oh, that we're caring. You know
World
what I mean?
caring.
World caring.
Yeah, so we're caring healthcare, you know, Dr. Hoss.
Yep. Philomeno.
You know,
Yeah,
another
Healer.
healthcare expert. We got 2 of them here, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? And technically 3 because we got an abortionist.
Oh, snap.
Mobile abortionist, you know? Fuck around, you get an abortion, she details your car after. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Oh, and
Usually red variety.
one thing that we did forget to mention, Hoss, up top above us, there's a couple of what is there? You know what I mean?
Couple sponsors brought to you by You Can Read. And if you can't,
You
I
know?
don't know what you're doing here.
So we got over there. What do we have over on top of Hoss, Alice? I think
Right
we
here.
got
We have Armando
Armani Exchange. You know,
In the fashion industry, we care about fashion industry. It is sustainable and it is attainable. Only through DMs. Go
and
ahead
it's not
message
made
us.
of wood. Okay, so don't worry. You wear some Armando Armani, you're not gonna get monkeypox. Okay?
No bamboo
Absolutely
or anything.
not.
You can probably even have sex. You know, if you're gay, as long as you wear Armando Armani,
You just wrap it up with it,
Yeah.
you'll be good.
Safe.
neutralized.
We
You know what I
All
promise.
mean?
the time.
The shirt
The
might be
best.
ruined. You know what I mean? But hey.
That is a beans and rice pledge. We pledge that you will be okay.
Okay, but then over in the middle, what do we have, Alice?
Boss Burger.
Boss
Boss
Burger
Burgers.
sponsorship, you know, and I appreciate us for, you know, just opening up the business for Boss Burger and letting us get a slice of the burger, you know?
Yep, absolutely.
And then we have one final one, Alice, or no?
See, in the corner we have BNR corner.
On the corner, you know?
What other corner could there be?
Yeah, come on. You know, and don't ask Quavi that, you know? Because
You trying to sling some V? Trying to
know.
sling that D? The B in our corner's
couple
where
of
it's at.
corners.
Not with me. Get the fuck out. Get the fuck out of here.
from the Catholic community, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's freaking slinging escapularios, you know what I mean?
He slings that
For the
C, that
Lord.
Cristo.
I sling that holy water.
But what else? What other holidays do we got, Alice?
We have another holiday that's National Chocolate Ice Cream Day.
Chocolate ice cream?
Well,
Chocolate
Juneteenth
ice
is
cream.
coming up. We all know my propensity and Beefy's propensity for chocolate.
Oh, yeah.
We love it. It's good for the
Love
heart.
white chocolate, yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
See,
I mean, I have nothing. Riboflavin. How do you pronounce it? I'm in the medical community, but no one
Riboflavin.
told me how to say it. Ribotusing. Okay.
The fuck was the question again? I
It's
forgot.
National Chocolate Ice Cream Day.
see.
Oh, chocolate ice cream. I like more vanilla ice cream when it comes to ice creams. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Neapolitan, we talked about it before. You know what I mean?
Neapolitan, the all-inclusive.
But brown, I almost got us ice cream today, you know?
Yeah.
But
Oh.
instead, I was gonna celebrate somebody that's gay here, you know what I mean? Because it's their month.
So you got gay ice cream?
No, I got ice. You know what I mean? Because she's always like, ice. It's just like, look,
Dave dies.
there's never ice here, you know? I don't use ice.
Hey, if she's shaved or not, that's her business, okay?
You know, so I got Alice a little bit of ice, you know? It's like she might need to put it in her cup. You know
Oh,
what I
you're
mean?
so sweet.
And guess what? Did she even show up in time for me to even tell her about the ice?
She didn't.
I didn't even bring a cup, so
You know, she didn't bring
Well,
a cup.
you did bring a cup, the cup of life. You bring life to this podcast.
Live to the party, you know what I mean?
Yes,
Because we were
yes.
sad before you got here, you know?
Yeah. We were in a
I don't
mood.
know, you
Were a
guys seem
couple
pretty
wrists, you know,
entertained.
getting slitting or not, us?
Yes, but it wasn't vertical. It was just horizontal. So I think we're
Horizontally,
okay.
you know,
Yeah.
because we
Some
went to
pain.
horizontal elementary. We didn't figure out how to do it the right way.
Yeah, we were doing a hamburger style, not hot dog. So we're okay.
Because hot dogs, we can't do hot dogs, you know?
Hey, our bodies, our choices. Okay, fuck off.
But somebody that loves brown chocolate ice cream, you know, from the dessert community, the Catholic community, is Javi, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Chocolate-
what's the most luxurious? I was asking the most luxurious chocolate ice cream that he's
Oh, I'm
had.
sure he's had it most.
I can't remember the place, but it's up in the mountain somewhere.
In Park City?
Not Park
where the
City.
Mormons hide their tablets.
Where he played Jesus,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, it was up in the caverns up there.
Oh, was it
The
by
most
East
decadent.
Canyon?
It was like 77 or 77% cacao. You know,
Cacao?
Oh, let's do this,
So I think
Alex.
that's how monkey pox spread.
I do have an idea because
77%.
I think
Cacao.
over
Cacao.
in under this,
Uh-huh.
it's like there's like a chocolate bar, a square one.
Under this?
Yeah,
you
just
also
like
have
where-
a
where-
Oh, I
unicorn
see it, I
with
see it.
chocolate.
and it's dark chocolate. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe we can all try a piece.
It's 95% cocoa.
95%
That's
cocoa.
rich.
Okay,
It's
hey,
not
you
rich,
think, I'm
it's
fucking,
bitter.
you think we're fucking poor? Come
it's
on,
can't
dude.
afford it.
It's bitter, not rich.
You know.
I mean, no, I'm saying that's expensive.
Oh, I thought you
Hey,
meant like
we
rich
only
in
got the
flavor.
finest, you know. So maybe
Flavor-wise, it's probably just like dirt.
If you all could see this
We're gonna
chocolate.
get monkeypox.
Okay, I'm
Is what
gonna show
you're saying.
All I'm saying is this trees grow from dirt.
Can you see?
So-
how dirty this
yeah,
chocolate is?
monkeypox.
It has monkeypox.
And cocoa beans, okay, are from trees.
So
It's all coming full circle.
I've been scared to try it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh.
Did you
'Cause
try it
somebody
already?
took a slice.
Yeah.
Alice
Wow,
doesn't
didn't even
like
wait
it.
for us.
She didn't wait for us, that piece of shit.
She already's eating it.
Looks a little bit weird. Look at it, dude.
Yeah. I was trying to show them that.
Maybe I'll just take one.
Dang,
little piece.
95%.
How old is this? Did you just buy this?
No,
Yeah.
that looks freaking old.
It's not old. Look at the tag.
It's 95%.
It looks
been
the
sitting there.
oxidized.
It's not. Look at it. Open the whole thing, dude.
Where's the tag that says I don't buy chocolate? Clearly,
Oh, just open the whole chocolate.
Oh,
I can
look
say,
how,
hold on, I'm
look
just gonna
how
eat, I'm
expensive
fine.
this looks.
fuck. Monkeypox isn't
Because
gonna
look
phase
how.
me.
No, that's what I'm saying. Because it's supposed to be almost 100% cocoa. That's what it's like. It doesn't look like regular milk chocolate.
I like it.
That's why it's like a bark, you know?
You know what this looks like? Carlos Quinto.
No, that one tastes way better than this.
No, but that's what
Carlos
it looks like.
Quinto.
Mm.
How big did you guys get a piece?
Oh, I got a big ass piece, dude. I already
Do
took
I
mine.
have to?
Dude,
This
this
is my
looks,
second one.
this looks like South America. Mine, look at it, dude. Or India. Mine looks like India. Look.
Mine looks like Ponce. Shout
Shout
out
out to Parque de las Bombas.
Ponce, Puerto Rico.
What did your piece look like? You already ate, Javi?
Yeah, just like fucking clay.
With the monkeypox. I mean, obviously, this is why it's supposed to be this powdery. But if it weren't powdery, I actually don't mind it. But I like bitter things.
Oh, dude, I can't eat it.
It tastes like drywall, dude. Like,
Oh,
Hey,
that's gross.
Cynthia would know about that.
Shout out to Cynthia, you know what I mean? That's Javi's issue. Come on, Javi. You know, get that wet wall
La
going.
mamá
bro.
del-
she's the
Pony.
one that likes all the expensive shit, bro.
How much was this?
Huh?
Now, how expensive?
20 euros.
Really?
euros.
It had to come from freaking whatever the hell.
Linden?
United
Lindell?
Kingdom.
Lint.
Okay, I can't eat
chocolate.
this, dude. But can you throw this away?
Sure.
Oh, dang, look at us, huh? But he can't eat a fucking jalapeno. Come on, huh? You know?
Hey, this doesn't burn my mouth.
Ah.
Have you had the chocolate with habaneros?
No, but I'm willing to try it.
I don't think you would.
But
Oh,
well,
he tries everything.
I'm
huh?
willing to
What's
try
that?
it. Will I enjoy the heat? Maybe not, but you know, I'm willing to try it.
You thought that was gross too, Alice?
Yeah, it was disgusting.
Oh.
And you can find it at any Walmart, Walgreens, or Amazon.
85% is the best cocoa. I
Or
think.
Do we still have
Smith's.
Starburst or what happened to
Yeah,
them?
I've been eating them.
Can I get one? Because
You ate the last
You
one.
haven't eaten them.
oh, we have a shitload of Starburst, dude. You guys want a Starburst to cleanse your palate or no?
Here.
Well, my mouth's just dry, so I'm just gonna drink water a little bit.
You
get
want
the
one?
pink one?
I actually like yellow,
The
so
pink
save me a
one?
yellow for later. He's got a yellow. We're good. Thank you.
Stopping
Stop
Asian
Asian
hate.
Look, it matches.
Go, go,
Awamoto.
Power Rangers.
R.I.P. Trini.
RP.
But that was it for chocolate ice cream, you know? I
Dude,
mean,
I'm still chewing
I'm
chocolate.
not much of a chocolate ice cream. I don't, you know?
No?
I'd rather get something a little fruity,
Like chocolate
you know what I mean?
cake with vanilla ice cream. the best.
Chocolate cake?
I like chocolate cake without the frosting. Like no
Oh
frosting.
yeah, like
just
a
the
lava,
cake.
Oh, kind
like a
of
lava
like if
cake.
it was a brownie? Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, that's kind of
Yeah,
good.
I'm with Alice on that one.
Lava cakes from Domino's Pizza, you got that one? Yeah.
I haven't tried that one.
fucking the
From
best.
Chili's is
Pretty
pretty
good.
fucking good though. With the ice cream on top.
I would never go to Chili's anymore because the last time I went, where we went with Cynthia,
Not good.
service was trash.
Which one
But
did
you
you
went
guys go
what,
to?
at like 2 o'clock?
No, this was like prime dinner time,
Oh, really?
like 5 or something.
Which one did you go to?
The one on 56.
West Valley. That
Oh,
explains
okay.
everything.
Oh, it used to be good.
Come out
Well,
to my
dude,
stomping
it-
grounds.
Chili's is for American people. Do you think they're gonna cook good in
It's American people, but it's all Mexican food.
Yeah, true.
Tex-Mex, okay?
Fucking Texans. So great about fucking Texas.
You know what I
Second
mean?
Amendment and their Tex-Mex food.
Obviously
mix.
not.
all the good guys are sending me the guns? Fucking simmer down, Texas. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm running out of fucking room. Everybody from Texas is sending me guns. You know?
Pew, pew.
Exactly.
I don't even know what
Everybody
to
going there.
So I don't have like chocolate around my lips or anything, right? It's all clean. I feel like
do. Yeah.
I don't look like I was on Two Girls, One Cup or anything.
No, you look good.
And if you
And
did,
if you did,
know
who
it's gay
cares?
month,
Yeah.
so nobody would have
Do what
noticed.
you feel.
I'll do what I want.
You know. But what's after that? What else do we have, Alex?
The last national holiday is National Bone Day, and bone is spelled Boone.
Boone.
Oh, boon.
Oh, I thought people were trying to give even more monkeypox. You know what I mean? It's like, damn, bro.
Dude, like if
All
small
these holidays, man.
dude, like if small dicks weren't already a problem, they want more bone.
My dick is pretty small right now, dude. I feel like I did a workout. Shout out to my husband, Will Wonder. I love you, husband. But dude, he works me a little too hard. You know what I mean? Then my blood flow, it doesn't work as good.
Oh, jeez.
And then it feels a little bit tingly, you know, down here.
Ooh,
Yeah.
does it hurt
Does
when
that
you
happen
pee?
to you guys sometimes? You do too much exercise?
Millimeter.
No.
And you
pressure,
get a tingly, you know, precipitation?
Dude, I think you might have hemorrhoids.
Dude, I look down there. Tucker Carlson, okay? I was like, dude, what's going on, you know? Maybe somebody, because maybe it was a sign of blood pressure, you know what I mean? And somebody that... a tingling
You should have gone
sensation.
to Dr. Powers or Dr. Holt. Or
No, I was
Yeah.
gonna say somebody that deals with we have an informant, somebody deals with blood pressure. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Who's that?
Somebody that can touch us, you know?
Is
if we
that
get touched by an
Filomeno?
angel, you think so, Hoss?
Yeah.
Because we know somebody that has blood pressure issues.
Sports medicine also. This person plays soccer, our correspondent from Mexico himself.
Hey, Yucateco, you know? He has blood pressure issues, so maybe ask him, you know, if that happens on my son, his penis gets a little bit weird, you know? It feels like ants are crawling out of it. Maybe he could tell us, you know?
It's not syphilis.
No. Nothing was coming out of it, Javi. Just felt like tickly. Like I was going through a swing, you know, but I wasn't on a
Like your
swing.
nerves or I don't know.
I
That's
don't know
weird.
what it was.
Waiting.
We might have to put a pin in it. I'll call back again in a little bit.
Oh, there is. The call's going through now.
All calls matter.
I think our correspondent just disconnected. This might be the last time he has a job here.
You don't think it's his blood pressure acting up because you called?
8 0
It might be.
Don't put his number on there. But now I'll never know what's going on with that penis. You know what I mean, Dr. Hoss?
Yeah, who knows?
Who
It will
knows?
remain a mystery.
It will.
But what about you? Have you ever happened to you, you know?
No.
For the
Maybe when I got hit in the
holidays, you know
balls.
what I mean? Oh, dude, remember when you got hit in the... When was the last time you got hit in the nuts?
Dude, Cynthia
Oh,
hits me in the nuts.
He's
almost
calling back.
every other
Touched
day.
by an angel. Should I answer?
Touched by an angel.
Let's get touched by angels. Or an angel.
Hello. How's it going at Yucateco? You are live right now on the Beans and Rice podcast. I think I hear a bathroom flush. The toilet flushing. Are you good?
No, I'm good. I usually don't wear condoms, so I don't have to flush anything. So.
Okay. Well, this is perfect because we have a pee-pee question for you. What is the question you have, Jose?
Well, it's because he knows about blood pressure. You know what I mean?
You're aware about blood pressure. That's something you've dealt with before. So what's the question?
So tell him, what happens sometimes if he works too hard, he's out in the machinery,
So, have you
and
ever-
then it interrupts the blood flow, and then he feels a little tingling in his penile.
You're doing typical hard Mexican labor, and after a while, you get a little tingling sensation. Not like the Spider-Man superhero type, but just, a little uncomfortability below your belt. What does that mean for your PP and blood pressure?
Well, usually and obviously, if I was going to be in the
You hear
middle of
that?
the
Yeah,
job
bring him a
site
little
doing
closer.
a
Bring it closer.
so-called hard-on,
The speaker's on the bottom.
probably my blood pressure would probably be rising. Is that what we're talking about?
I don't know. You're the expert. That's why I called you.
Well, I know I may be an expert when it comes to blood pressure, but I think all three of us have PPs. Am I right?
So what happens when you have too much blood pressure, but it doesn't go to your PP? Like, does that ever happen to you?
Like
you,
the Hoover Dam.
like you tell him you get a little tingling sensation, and you look down there, and it turned,
And it turned into a Tucker Carlson. It's between the legs. It's retreated.
Wait,
Basically
are
French.
Are we talking about an NRV?
I don't know.
What
I
is
thought-
it? The NRA?
The NRA.
He's got plenty of guns, bro. You don't need that.
NRV?
We're talking about an NRV and go read some boner.
Sure. No, it doesn't. It doesn't have any. It doesn't have any flow going to
The
it,
opposite,
despite the high blood
Do
pressure.
you say
Yeah.
he gets that all the time?
Oh no, I don't think I ever had that.
Okay.
But what can you tell us? What do you think it is? The blood pressure?
That's probably ED though.
He's saying it's ED. The emergency department is where you should go.
Oh, come on. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So, well, we appreciate it. Thank you, Yucateco. We shall call you again. We appreciate for all your knowledge on PPs. Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Adios.
That was some good advice. You know what I mean?
There was no advice.
Come on, Angel. You know what I mean? I thought it was the health. What is it? The blood.
The blood pressure,
expert. What happened?
BPE was more like the BP oil spill. It was a disaster.
Well, nothing spilled, dude. I told you it was dry. It just felt weird.
Yeah.
Maybe next time I'll take a picture. I'll send it to you.
Not to me. Just send it to Angel.
Just a random.
Random picture.
Not erect.
Airdrop it. You know?
Yeah.
Dude, that's what you should start doing. You want free
And then
healthcare?
ask him, should I tuck it in or not?
you want free healthcare? Just go to like a
Like, tuck what in?
hospital or go to like a like a urgent care, and then you just airdrop like the picture of whatever's wrong with you into everybody's phone. And you're like, what is this?
Who is this?
And
Come
they're like,
to the front immediately.
yeah. That's how you get
Yeah.
That's how you get good healthcare. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what would we call that? Because that might be a patent pending.
Emergency airdrop.
Air care, maybe.
Ooh, I like that. Air care.
Air care.
In stair care? No.
No, because that's people that are creepy. They're staring at you.
You're right.
You know
You're
what I mean?
right. Okay, air care is good enough for me.
Air care.
Patent pending.
Okay. But yeah, that's it for there was one other holiday that I did see, Alice, but
Oh, okay. Did I
but
skip
it starts with a V.
Visit vagina holiday.
No. Maybe could you turn the cooler thing on? It feels like it's getting a little high, you don't think so?
Yeah.
It started with the V. Oh, VCR Day.
Hey!
National VCR Day.
VCR
That's
Day.
hobbies.
And
remind
Hobby,
us
can you
what
tell
it
us
is.
what VCR
No.
stands for?
Yeah. Vehicular.
With enthusiasm.
With enthusiasm, it means Viva Cristo Rey, pendejos.
You know what I
Simple as
mean?
that. But all it means is like, long live Christ,
Yeah,
the King,
The Messiah.
the Messiah,
the one and
the
only.
chosen one, the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end.
Always.
Yep.
So
You know,
today's
but-
almost the holiest of holies.
Ooh.
But people thought it was for something else. You know what I mean? Oh, this is how you watch things. You know what I mean?
You think that's how we've been losing religion slowly as a society? We went to DVDs. Now we're on streaming services.
Because we got
No one
rid
has
of the VCR.
VCRs in their house anymore.
I do.
And that's why
That ex-
Alice, you know,
That's why you're blessed.
that's what
goes
she
to
saw her
church.
abuelita. Remember? How many VCRs do you think were in that house? Hoss?
With Rabolita, at least 15.
You know? Dude, maybe that's what we should do. People, Ghost Adventures. So I'm going to use my, my device that, talks to the dead. We take how many VCRs you think we're going to take, Hoss?
We'll
A
go with
little
at
wagon
least.
full?
Right?
We'll go with the Holy Trinity, 3.
3 VCRs.
3
you know?
VCRs, yeah.
But dude, but 3 is
Plus 2 rewinding
it's
cards.
an odd number though.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, I have those too.
You got the rewinding card?
Yes.
You think she could bring it with Magnolia next week or what?
I would be honored if
It could be,
Magnolia
it could
now
be like your
brought it.
little car show.
Because we got a couple things that we need to rewind. You know what I
Okay,
mean?
Yeah,
I'm
we
gonna have
do.
to find it. It's in the basement.
Yeah.
Some of the really
Well,
look
what
for
do
it.
you know? We're gonna summon a couple of Spiritus. You think so? Us?
Espiritu Santos.
Yeah. So what do we do with the? How would it work? You know? Because people are like, oh, I'm gonna use my voice box. You know? And Ghost Adventures. But you know the VCRs, you get 3. So we got 3 VCRs.
Yep.
And then what other? Because Javi, he's in the summoning community. You know, of good
Actually,
spirits. You know,
no, you don't summon anything.
you summon the Lord, don't you?
I don't summon him. I ask him to show up. I don't. All I can do is ask. I can't
He's
do
like, Cristo en
And Cristo's like, yes, yes, So, okay, because this is one thing that bugs me about Javi, okay?
Okay.
Oh snap!
You
Here we
ready?
go, yeah.
Because he's like, Viva Cristo Rey, Mr. VCR, you know? Mr. Easter, you know? Mr. He has risen, you know? So, Javi told me he went to a cleansing. You know what I mean? And that a bunch of people, they were like spewing out
Okay,
demons.
that's not a job because he's Mexican, you racist.
Yeah, come on, you piece of shit, you know? He wasn't janitorial
Never
services,
picked up
you
a
know?
towel in my life.
And he wasn't a maid for hire.
But he says, oh, there's like a lot of demonios. You know what I mean?
A lot
Bad
of abuelitas with
spirits.
demonios.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fucking weird.
So how come maybe you think he can tell us? Because he doesn't tell me when I ask him, maybe you can use your powers. You know, he never wants to ask me. He's like, oh, you don't want to know. I was like, dude, that's why I'm fucking asking you, obviously.
About the demonios?
Yeah, about how the ritual. Because he's like, oh, there's no ritual in the Catholic community. They're summoning a bunch of fucking the Legion of Boom over there.
Okay.
You
They're
know?
expelling. They're not.
Father, you care about our salvation, yes?
I do. I do
And our
care
spiritual
All of our
well-being.
salvations.
And you want to make sure that we stay in contact with Christ, that we live through the VCR.
Yes.
Okay. I think the best thing you could do for our salvation, and the Savior would want this too, is for you to tell us about your rituals and how it is you stay in contact with Cristo.
So I guess I'll tell you guys. So the Lord. Let me rewind.
Look into the viewer's eyes, obviously.
viewers?
You know?
What if the viewers don't want to be saved? Don't
Save them. You know, we're saving them, dude.
No.
People
Christ
are out
only
here getting
saves if you ask.
monkeypox. You know what I mean? We gotta save some
They
people,
ask
dude.
for
That's half of our audience is gay, Hobby. Come on, man.
Wait,
We're gonna lose half of our audience,
did you
dude.
say they're gay?
Yeah, half of our audience is
How do
gay.
you know? Have you taken a poll?
Right?
LGBTQ are numbers. You know what I mean? Come on.
Yeah.
We
If
know
you're
our
watching this and
demographics.
you're gay, let us
Huh?
know.
We know our demographics.
Actually,
you
we
know.
don't.
We do know our demographic
We love
very
you,
well.
regardless.
Wait, what was the question? Just how the
How do you save
Your
people?
rituals of making sure that you stay sanctified, keep the demonios away, and all that
the
stuff.
rights? Dude, you have to go to church. Go to church, confess, become baptized first. Not in that order. Do your first communion, confirmation, and then the last 2 is a split. You either get married or become a priest or a nun. And then, if you want to see demonios,
So
married.
take us to the demonio.
it's basically
like,
a church.
How does it start? You know what I mean?
Essentially, it's like a regular church.
Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. So maybe Javi's gonna be the father.
Am I going to be Emily Rose?
You're gonna be Emily Rose. I'm gonna be. Who am I gonna be? La Llorona.
Can I play you the original?
Emily
sound of-
Rose.
Yeah.
That shit's fucking trippy.
Have you heard it?
Yeah, I have.
Can I play it for you guys?
Go ahead.
Yeah.
That's how I go to sleep, Javi.
How do you think I'm going to be able to nail this performance if I don't hear it?
No.
Whoa, give me a minute to find it.
And now, who are you gonna be? Which demonio do you want to be?
I could be Lucifer.
Damn, we don't want to summon. You know what I mean? Come on, Alice.
Black Phillip.
I'll be Black Phillip.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Philip el Negro. Hey, watch out.
Whoa.
So can I say the real name?
Yeah.
So the real name, because it was based on a true story, is Annelise Michel. She was French, I think.
Go figure.
Only
already
French-
surrendered
yeah,
to
fuck
the
you.
She's
demon.
surrendered to the
Dude,
demon so bad.
immediately.
Weakling, you know, but
No fighting.
After she got baptized.
Yeah. In the water, she gave
that
up.
was Satan's easiest conversion. You know what I mean?
A Frenchman or woman.
I don't think I want this in my ears.
No.
Dude, unless she's got the headphones like straight in her ears, bro.
I think the demon was like nicknamed Hitler. It sounds like Jose waking up in the morning. So the priest is asking.
Bobby, did you hear that?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Oh, Javi.
All right, Bobby, that's fine, but we don't want to fucking sit here with fucking.
You guys wanted to hear the whole thing.
That's enough of the performance, okay? So you're gonna be the father. You're gonna start, the misa. You're gonna start the ceremony. We're here first. We're gonna be normal. You know what I mean? So you're Emily. I'm Filomeno.
Filomeno, he was
Filomeno. And Alex, who were you gonna be again? El Negro? What was his name?
Black Phillip.
What?
Black Phillip.
Black Phillip. Felipe.
Phillip was that?
Remember?
Wait, what was Black Phillip?
He was just an African American that got possessed.
Okay.
What do you mean?
He's the evil goat.
Evil goat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Black
on
Phillip is evil
witches.
goat. Yep.
Yeah. Oh, that fucking show was trippy too.
But right now we're normal. You know what I mean? We're
Not
just
me.
well, it's because he hasn't he hasn't made you get weird.
Yeah, because
Okay.
like normally people
Because
think
he
like you're
brings it out of you.
possessed, and it's like
Okay.
as long as you're around the presence of the Lord, that's when.
So before he enters in, we got a little bit of time to chit chat. You believe in this bullshit? What's your name?
Emily.
Hey, I'm Filomeno.
Hi, Filomeno.
Curse
You, my
you.
child.
Curse you.
Vamos a empezar la misa.
God, I'm not ready for this. This is bullshit.
Bueno, hermanos y hermanas, gracias por venir. En el nombre de Padre, Hijo y Espíritu Santo. No tengan miedo. Dios está con ustedes. Dije que no tengas miedo.
Tengo miedo.
Estás en misa, no en infarto. Essentially, that's what it is. But it doesn't happen until you come
We're
up
still
and
in the
walk
middle of a roleplay, Hobby. We can't get your shit together.
I'm trying to like also roleplay and tell them. No tengo agua. Sí tengo agua bendita. Aquí está.
I'm fine. I don't need any.
Listen to me, you little dick son of a bitch.
¿Cómo
You
sabes?
don't know who you're messing with here.
Sé bien con quién estoy hablando.
What is your name?
Brother.
It doesn't matter what your name is.
You're right. Because the Lord, Jesus Christ, his name is the only thing that matters. Now, what is your name? And you're supposed to tell me because the Christ commanded.
My
Demons are
name
submissive.
is
My name.
Nameliev Filomeno El Jíbaro,
¿El que cuida?
the health expert provider Filomeno.
Escucha aquí, Filomeno. Regresarás al infierno con
I have my
Satanás.
own cure.
Don't do it. En nombre del Padre, Espíritu Santo. ¡Afuera! ¡Sal! ¡Sal! Libera a esta persona. Y sale Joscuí.
Ay, papi.
Did you just climax?
Sometimes it happens, you know? Ecstasy when you get liberated, the best.
His tingling sensation is gone.
Ay, mi pene.
Ahora sí funciona.
Viva Cristo Rey!
Viva Cristo Rey.
That's all we needed. Let's go. Fuck Black Phillip and fuck Emily Rose. That's all we needed. Your ED is cured.
I don't have erectile dysfunction. Okay.
It's intense out here.
Woo! Damn, dude, I can't pull up at an elementary school right now. Okay.
Saints tent pitching.
Huh?
Patent pending. It's a business, okay? Oh man,
Oh god.
when it gets to salvation.
That was kind of hot. You don't think so, dude?
Dude, my throat hurts. And not like that, you perverts.
Yeah, he was shoving on a speed down your throat. You know?
That gospel gagger.
Hit him with a little
GG.
ghetto gospel.
Yeah, GG, and it's not talking about Gucci.
Yeah, good game, guys.
That was good, dude. I feel good. I feel like the Lord is here, you know?
You cured your ED?
And one thing that maybe he can end it with, because we did find the book, you know?
Yeah, the book
The
has been discovered.
holy
The
book
holy book.
Ooh. Viva
of
Cristo
Cristo
Rey.
Rey, you know? So we're going to end National VCR Day with
With a
maybe,
word.
you know, a passage,
The
you know?
passage of the Lord. We'll go with this one.
Your mother's here. Your mother's here.
You like to say something?
Clean your room.
Limpia tu pinche cuarto, es sábado. A limpiar, cabrón.
Okay,
O si
come
no
on.
vas a ir al infierno por no limpiar tu cuarto.
That's what you should have been saying during the misa, bro. You know?
Hey, I can't. It's almost basically what I did with sacrilege. Okay, I'm going to help. We're showing you the
Oh, for the pod, let's go.
employee of the month.
You got it. You got it.
All right, are you saying worshipers ready?
Yeah.
You guys stop. The truer life. No star is ever lost we once have seen. We always may be what we might have been. Since good, the only thought, has life and breath, God's life can always be redeemed from death. And evil and its nature is decay, and any hour can blot it all away. The hopes that lost in some far distant scene may be the truer life, and this the dream.
Amen.
You okay, Holes?
It wasn't actually possessed, dude. Come on.
He might.
Fucking Exodia over here. Look at that, bro.
The forbidden one. Oh, man.
He's missing the dick. The dick card is missing from us.
Oh, man.
If you guys didn't know, there was a sixth Exodia card. The penis was missing.
The third leg.
Maybe that's what happened to me. I was Exodia.
The forbidden one, dude.
I gained almost all the maximum, but potential, but
Yeah.
I didn't have the last card,
Bobby was really Yugi.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
He was the pharaoh. Oh, man.
Were you good?
Yeah, I'm good.
Back to the shadow realm.
Maybe
you bitches.
Alice, she can tell us, simmer us down with a little unsolved mystery.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Simmer them the fuck down.
All right, some mysteries here.
That's Alice's mystery.
Okay.
Isn't that cool? That was so cool.
Ooh, Alice,
It just sounded like a crowd. You know?
So people that need help.
Right? I might just need to go save him or deport
Salvation.
them.
That was more
Whichever
scope for
one.
help me, please.
Okay. The mystery is, which functional man/men would you feel completely safe being alone with?
Said functional man.
Yeah, because it's Gay Pride Month, Hobby.
Fictional.
Oh, fictional.
Sorry.
I was like, functional? Like, what does that even mean?
It's Stephen Hawking's off the books now. Christopher Reeves, get the fuck out of here.
Sorry. Yeah, fictional. Fictional man or
Because if it was
men.
Stephen Hawkins, he would have been functional. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Is it considered fictional now?
I'll start first. Master
he
Chief,
died?
Spartan 117 from the Halo series. Because legitimately, he is the luckiest person alive. Like, no harm befalls him because he's so lucky. So why would I want Lady Luck? Excuse me, male luck on my side.
Their luck.
Spartan 117. That's why I would be around.
Do you know yours, Hobby? Who'd you want?
Fictional?
Yeah.
Yeah,
fictional.
Like they have to be made up?
So are you sure? Because I'm gonna take yours right now.
You know what you're gonna say.
I will have Cristo Rey, Cristo el Rey, the Lord Himself, the Savior, the Messiah, Mr. Walk on Water, Mr. Steal Your Bread and Replenish, you know,
Multiply. He
Mr.
meant
Deep Dish Your Fish, you know, the one and only
Mr. J. Foray.
Mr. J. Foray.
You're just gonna have hobby around you. Little
No.
did you know this myth and legend is real.
Okay, so no, let's see, who would I pick? It could be anybody.
Yeah, fictional. Man or men. It could be a group.
Oh man,
Yeah.
maybe a couple, you know.
Couple
Maybe a
of
couple
Asian
Death
boys.
Eaters, you know what I mean? A little Voldemort, you know?
Couple Dark Mark supporters.
You know?
Yeah.
What else? What else? Who else is there? Remember a couple Malfoys,
A couple
you know?
Dementors.
Oh, yeah. Maybe I'll do that, dude, because, dude, you can watch the Harry Potter movies. They're out there playing with fucking owls. You know what I mean? They're in the restroom moaning Myrtle is in there crying. She's dead.
We had Moaning Myrtle in here a while back.
You know what I mean? And then what are the Death Eaters doing? They're fucking living it up. You know, they were all black. They got the coolest freaking wands. Don't they have the coolest wands?
Yeah, they have the Scully
like
masks
the cool
too.
ones, you know?
Yeah.
They're out there freaking using spells on normal people. You know what I mean? Why are you gonna do spells if you can only do it when you go to school?
Dude, and they actually don't care about kids, like that meme from Jordan. They literally embody fuck them kids.
Yeah.
They go,
Voldemort
they-
fucked a couple kids, you know what I mean?
They did.
Harry, you know? That's why he owned them. That's why he's part of his wand.
Yeah.
You know?
You're
yeah.
a wizard.
He got some of his DNA on that
Yeah.
wand.
So that's why it would be Voldemort, you know? Because, dude, dude, he's like the best wizard, isn't he, Voldemort?
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
supposedly.
what's gonna happen to me? And I can live forever like Voldemort? Come on.
Yeah. Let's just hope someone else doesn't pick Harry Potter. Runs across you, you know?
In that case, I'm gonna
In that
pick
case,
Harry
let's go
Potter.
with that. Yeah.
No, I picked Deadpool.
Who?
Deadpool.
Deadpool. That's a good one.
Deadpool and the Wolverine
To be safe around?
to be safe around. Yeah.
I feel, don't they cost a lot of shit?
Yeah,
Deadpool?
I don't know
Yeah,
how
because he's
safe
a
you would be.
mercenary. Yeah.
I mean, not Deadpool. I probably wouldn't be so safe with Deadpool, but for sure Wolverine.
Yeah, because Wolverine, he gets into shit too, because people are after him, doesn't he? People are trying to find him and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because, like, for me, that's why I picked the other guys, the weird wizards, because nobody really wants to go after me, really, on some, you know what I mean?
True. Yeah.
'Cause-
They want to go after Voldemort. Oh no, they don't. Harry kind of
If
does.
you're Ravenclaw, you're safe, right? Nothing happens to them?
Mm-mm.
Slytherin.
Nothing
What?
happens to Slytherin either.
No. They're already pieces of shit, aren't they?
Yeah, who wants to talk to them?
They're already pieces of shit. Listen, if you guys expected to have a nerd podcast, don't listen to us, okay?
Yeah. Freaking rewind a couple of minutes, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay, so you got Wolverine, because I almost picked Wolverine just because he never dies. You know, he can re-heal his body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he can be like my bullet shield.
Oh, that would be pretty cool.
He, can
He
take-
should be a teacher. Wolverine, you know what I mean? They're
He
trying to
should be.
armor teachers up, get a couple Wolverines in there, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Mhm.
Couple heroes out there. But that would be kind of hot, huh?
That'd be nice.
Wolverine?
Yeah.
Dude, I wonder, you think you would have sex with Wolverine, Alice? Or
Yeah,
what?
definitely.
Because, dude, imagine him. He's like, well, he's probably so heavy. You don't think so, Wolverine?
Oh my
With
god, he probably
adamantium,
crushed
yeah.
me.
You know? Because he's like metal. They never talk about his weight.
No, they don't. He's a shorter dude, though. He's like 5'2".
But what do you think his weight is? Because he has to be more dense.
He's pretty
Adamantium's supposed to be
heavy. I
pretty
mean,
light,
if you
though.
pay attention to one of the X-Men movies when he helps on the bike, his bike actually sinks because he's so heavy.
Maybe can you look it up, Alice? How much does Wolverine weigh?
I thought adamantium was supposed to be, or am I thinking of vibranium that's lighter? But either way,
Lithium, I think.
shout out to
But
Tom.
Alice, she's gonna look right now to see how much. What are you gonna guess before she tells us? How heavy is
How
Wolverine?
heavy?
Because she said she likes missionary.
I want to say 1,000 pounds.
1,000
I
pounds. What
think
about
that's a
you?
Good guess.
235.
I'm gonna go 427 pounds.
1 pound.
Wait,
The
what
price
was?
is right.
Okay, who said what? Javi said what?
I said 1,000.
Okay, what did you say, Jose?
235.
What did you say, Jose?
I'm gonna go
Oh, you're switching it now.
427. Relax, Hoss. Hey, simmer the fuck down, man. It's good.
Probably like 800.
The actual weight was 300 pounds.
It's not that heavy.
You guys were over. I win.
Ah, that was pretty good.
That was
So
good.
So why would his
pounds?
bike go down that much?
Well, it's because he's short, isn't he?
Maybe just because of the
Because he got a cheap bike, you
Yeah,
know? He has
maybe.
to polish
Oh
his
yeah,
fucking
it's an old
col-
one, you know, because
Yeah.
that's what he does. He likes old bikes.
Oh, that's probably what it was.
And how tall is he, Alice? Wolverine?
Wolverine is. It doesn't say on here, but I can look it up too.
Okay, let's see if we can get the split. How tall is Wolverine?
I said 5'2" earlier.
5'2"?
I'm sticking to
He's like
5'2", but I-
5'8".
5'8". I'm
think
gonna
5'8".
say
He's average, you know.
5'9".
Okay, Javi said 5'8". Jose said 5'9".
5'2".
Oh, Jose said 5'2".
No,
No,
I
I
said
said-
5'9". Paul said 5'2".
Yeah.
Okay, Jose said 5'2".
Yeah.
The actual height is 5.3.
You fucking stop
God
it.
damn it,
Fucking
dude.
powers.
I'm over here thinking
He's
like an
only
average man.
5.2. Fucking
He's
Wolverine.
5 point whatever.
I thought he was born in
5.3.
Russia, dude.
No, well, he's Wolverine. The Wolverines are small, but they have a lot of fight in them.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, it kind of looks like Wolverine a little bit, huh?
He
Like a
does.
Puerto Rican
Ooh, maybe that's
Wolverine.
why he's so handsome.
Can you take your
Thank
claws
you.
out, Huss?
Spider-Man.
So maybe that's why Alice wants Wolverine to save her. You know what I mean?
I'll save you, Alice.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, please
Yeah.
do.
Dude, maybe you can be for Halloween. You could be the fuck
A
Wolverine.
Puerto Rican Wolverine.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah,
Instead
I'll
of the
do
Captain America.
Instead of the colorway of what is it, yellow and whatever, we do a Puerto Rican colorway, red,
it. Red,
yeah?
white, and blue.
Get
Patriot
Get
colors.
your claws, you know.
Okay.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, that'll be funny.
All right, so
You can be
Javi-
Jubilee. Your hair's kind of like Jubilee.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You remember who Jubilee is?
No, but I could look it up.
She's the little Asian girl that has
Oh,
fireworks
yes,
that come out of her
yes,
hands.
yes. She was wearing like the
that-
yellow
yeah,
jacket,
this is
right?
that, you know
With a
what I mean?
yellow raincoat.
Yes.
Was she Asian?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure she's Asian.
Yeah, come on, Javi. Okay.
I'm just
Asian
curious.
stuff
I
here
thought
us
she
too,
was American,
okay?
but whatever. Fuck you
Nissan
guys.
Hata Kawamoto, huh? She's Asian. Come on, man.
What about you, Hav? Who will save you?
I don't know. I'm torn because I wanted to be Iron Man because he's rich, right? And he has all the money in the world.
You toss me some.
So I'd be
candy?
set for
Oh,
life.
I have some.
Oh, okay.
So Iron Man.
And if I have heart conditions, which I probably will later on in life, you could probably save me.
And you also have knee conditions.
Knee yeah, dude. I need to reconstruct my whole body essentially. So
He'll put you
I'll
in the
need,
So
suit.
it's like-
I'll need a suit on.
So you'd be like Cyber Dude. What's his name?
Cyborg
Cyborg.
Cyborg.
Javi does
From
kind of look
DC.
like Cyborg too. You don't think so? Look at him.
from
Huh?
DC.
Look at
The
him.
black quarterback.
The Mexican Cyborg that plays soccer.
Oh,
you, know?
okay.
okay. I know what you guys are talking about now.
You don't think so? Look, a
I
little
think
bit.
so. Definitely.
Yeah.
I
Maybe.
see it.
Like
I
if he
see
shaved
it.
his head, you don't think so? Oh,
I
look.
see it.
Yeah.
Maybe I don't know. I've
Okay.
never paid
You'd be
attention
so
enough.
cool, Javi. You could be like,
Would that be considered blackface? Because then it would only be like an eye.
We just gotta go to a tanning salon, Javi.
yeah, just stand
We'll
in the
say that
sun.
you got a weightlifting competition.
Or just
you
have
know?
a black eye and then a red eye.
Yeah.
Red Eye Black Dragon.
Black So yeah, I thought about Iron Man, or if I wanted to go Patriot, Captain America would never put me in danger. So,
True.
but I think Iron Man, like, because my body's decaying.
That's a good one, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a really good one.
Yeah.
There you go.
But now for Halloween, so what are we gonna be? So he's gonna be Cyborg, you think so, Javi? Javi can also be kind of John Wick a little bit. You don't think so?
Oh,
I
yeah.
could see
could've
John
been.
Wick.
Okay.
You could be John Wick.
So
You have
who,
nice
who is
suits.
Javi gonna be? You think we're gonna get our costumes ready? 5 months out, you know what I mean, or 4 months?
Are you going trick or treating?
We can, if you guys want, you know.
Yeah.
Downtown with alcohol.
Hell yeah.
We
Wait,
know
I might
that
have the
Pony,
babies.
He's gonna be a little pony. You
For
know what I
Halloween,
mean?
how do you know this? How do you know so far ahead, Alex?
Hey,
You're gonna have
she's
to
in the
say-
ice community. She knows what's going on.
She's planned out her whole year.
Yeah, I have. I might have kids. I may not. You don't know.
Got it.
So what? So Ho's gonna be Wolverine,
I'll be Wolverine.
and then what are you gonna be, Javi? You're gonna be Cyborg. I think Cyborg. You will look sexy, dude.
Cyborg. I just gotta put some pots and pans everywhere.
Ooh,
You
yeah.
know, couple
Tin
COVID
foil.
deflectors.
I
You know
got
what
the
I mean?
princess pots.
You'll
The
weigh as
princess
much
house.
as you thought Wolverine did.
I'm pretty close already. So,
So you're gonna be Cyborg,
I could be Cyborg.
and Alice, what was she gonna be again?
I said Jubilee, but I mean,
Jubilee.
you can pick.
Or you
someone
wanna be
else if
somebody
you'd
else?
I could be Jubilee.
Like. Okay.
Because Alice could also be Storm. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, I could
'Cause
be Storm.
she
No,
can
I
make
like
it
Jubilee
hail.
though. I have the yellow jacket actually.
You have
For-
the yellow jacket.
I have the
who,
yellow
Jubilee?
jacket.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And then who would I be? I don't know if I look like a superhero. They look like a freaking idiot,
You
man.
look like Spawn.
Spawn?
Spawn.
I don't think so.
Sponsored. Who the hell's Spawn?
Show him our sponsors.
He needs his green card.
Well,
Sponsorship. For
You could be Jonah Hex.
I don't know any of those guys.
Okay.
You could be
Who
the
would you
Hanson brothers.
There's two people.
Aren't
your
there
face.
3 handsome brothers?
Yeah.
Mbop.
Doom bop. Doom dum.
Well, I can also be
dum,
Hosqueefy,
bop.
you know what I mean? So what could she be if I'm Hosqueefy, you know?
I don't know. We have to ask her.
Oh, she's not coming out, okay? Monkeypox, okay? I'm not gonna risk bringing out Hosqueefy this month, okay?
You
I don't
are
want her getting
Hosqueefy.
sick. Come on, guys, you fucking
Her
perverts.
squeefy. You don't want to bring out whole squeefy.
Yeah, Hosqueefy. I'm not gonna bring her out, you know?
Who would he? You could be. Well, what about Nightcrawler?
Oh yeah, I can
You know,
see
Yeah, I
that.
can see that.
weird,
Yeah.
quirky dude.
Which one's that one? The one that disappears and
Yeah.
stuff like that?
Yeah, the
Yeah.
blue devil.
Yeah.
The La
Looking thing.
Bestia. La Bestia, the blue devil.
There you go. That's who you are.
Okay, so I'll be La Bestia.
Yeah.
I do have those capsules you drop in the
Hey, but
toilet
you
that
guys are
turn
doing
blue. You know?
Marvel, and I'm the only DC guy.
Hey, come on,
Aww. Do you
dude.
feel left
Cristo
out?
is what it means, okay?
Hey, you could be Iron Man. You could be the Mexican Iron Man.
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Antonio Starks. Which in some iterations he is Mexican.
Oh, you could be the Mexican Iron Man, huh?
Yeah. There you go.
There you go.
We would have to make it with like Mexican parts, you know, like what could we put there? A muffler? We put a couple catalytic converters.
His helmet's a molcajete.
No, the molcajete's in the middle.
With guacamole.
Right? It's the fire.
The sword, you know? The molcajete. And then what other Mexican things are on there? You know, a couple of rims? You think we're gonna put on them also or what?
The back of the truck with the reed can, you know, the truck brand. And then a sticker on the back with the last name,
With the guy peeing on the team, you know what I mean? Or something like
the
that.
Raiders or the Broncos or whatever.
Yeah.
He has a couple fuzzy dice.
Oh, that'd be
The
cool
little
too,
baby
huh?
shoes on the front too.
Mhm.
Or the boxing
Or
gloves.
the boxing
you know?
gloves with the flag. Yeah. It's funny.
So that's it? You think so?
Yeah.
What did we
Hombre
solve?
hierro.
What the hell did we solve again?
We solved.
Which fictional man or men would you feel completely safe being alone with?
And I think we picked all of ourselves. Like
In
we
a
picked
sense, yeah.
We're saving ourselves, guys.
Yeah.
Don't depend on anyone else to save you, okay?
You don't want to be saved.
Well, that's
you
it,
won't be.
yeah.
Yeah.
What else do we got? Do you want to say anything else? Any weird things that happen in the, you know, in the married community, Javi? Anything weird that happened with El Pony?
No, I brought out the bike. That's something different.
Oh, now you're gonna have to drive in the fucking dark.
Is that scary
I am
driving in the
darkness.
dark like that?
And you have to take the freeway only,
This is the
don't
first
you?
time. Yeah, this is the first time I took the freeway, so we'll see.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you can take my car if you want to.
Oh, I mean, it'll be fine. There's less cars. I'm not worried.
I have tomorrow off, you know.
I'm only
so
worried.
I was
how
trying to
the
be
fuck
nice.
am I gonna take the rest of the coffee? You know, it's gonna be
Huh?
like this.
Oh my gosh, you don't have a cup holder? You can't drive one hand? Or is it hard
Dude,
to drive one hand?
It's hard because it's a trike. So
Every time you want to drink a coffee, you just throw it in front of you and just flip it wide back.
Maybe what we can do to save Javi, he goes in the trike, and then we get
Patriot gang will
the
slalom
paper
around. him.
slalom around to keep him safe.
We'll be a force
You know,
field.
the
for you.
Hell yeah.
distribution, you know?
We'll be a force field
Keep
for
up
you.
safe. You think any cars are gonna try to,
It
you
would
know?
be like the presidential, what is it?
The
When
Secret Service.
Yeah.
Secret Service, you know what I
No,
mean?
it'll be like the 3 shells when you get them on a Mario Kart that spin around you
Oh,
constantly.
yeah.
That's what we'll be.
Oh, but that would be hard because we have to be driving in circles.
Hey, we'll tell Javi to go 20 miles an hour.
We can make it work.
we could practice.
We'd get there so fucking slow, you know? We
But
should
you get there safe.
Well, it's because you would have to speed up, slow down, turn. That'd be so weird.
we can make it so
Dude, that would
easy.
be a cool myth to bust if we do that, you know, in the giant parking lot to see how far we can get.
Without fucking crashing.
You know, it's like, it would have to be the biggest. You have to do it at the salt flats, you know?
And we have to have a good distance, too.
Right?
Because all our vehicles might accelerate at different rates.
I know mine does.
Because hers is 10 speed, mine's 6.
Yeah,
Then you've got
I
the
got the Ford
Fusion that has
Fusion
the sport
18
mode.
speed, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That extra transmission, you know?
Oh,
He's
shit.
that Paul Walker, and they just... and then eventually...
Hey, come on! Huh?
Just
Not on the
kidding.
Fusion, you know?
Wrapped around the monkeypox tree. Let's.
So we're talking about the movies, okay? Not real life.
Yeah. Because the Ford Fusion, dude, how good does it drive, Hoss? How safe is it?
It's very safe.
Formula One.
People are
safety.
talking about a fucking
We've
Tesla.
saved people in the Fusion.
Oh,
while
yeah,
in the
huh?
Fusion,
I
should
forgot
say,
about
yeah.
that, dude.
Bless
you,
you.
Alice.
Hey.
Hey,
Cállese! Oh, defiance, huh?
Oh, you
Hey,
wanna
so
laugh
much
at
it's
that
her
one?
month, her choice, okay, guys? Don't tell her what to fucking
Employee
do.
of the year.
Employee of the
me.
year, you know? Maybe next week,
Hey,
you know?
not quite, okay? Simmer the fuck down.
Oh, I did have to say one thing that I forgot. So the Pura Vida, they're having a show. What is it, on the 25th of next
25th.
month?
Yeah, 25th.
Next
You
month
know?
or
This month.
Next month. No,
25th
it's next month. I
this
thought it
month.
was this month.
It is this month.
July.
No, it's next month. It's
It's
July. I
July.
thought it was June too, Alice.
Oh, I thought that's what they
It's because
said.
Glago, he's a piece of shit, you know? He tries to trick us so we don't make it, and then he tries to use it against us, you know?
Well, he's driving around in a 1972 Buick.
Yeah.
You think he's gonna get his dates right?
Freaking Back to the Future, you know?
Yeah.
But you think that we're going to go to that one, or what do you guys think?
So it's in July.
July
We can go to that one.
25th. We can
Yeah, we
plan
can go.
it, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
I'm
after. Oh no, Pioneer Day is this month. Huh?
It's next month.
It's
Next month.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah.
Because he said he's going to put us on VIP. That's what he said, you know? He
Oh,
said
he
Larry
better.
the Winter Soldier, he said that he's going to...
Yes.
He wants Larry to be there first.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll see.
So we'll see if Larry actually goes, you know?
We'll see.
But you think we'll show up, you think?
We'll show up.
You know? But hopefully Alice and the hobby, you know? Because we try to hang out with him, and what happens to us?
We get slighted.
You know?
Makes me sad.
But, yeah. That's it. That's it
Well,
for me.
If-
Somebody that's going to be here next week. We got a special guest.
oh yeah,
You
we
got a
have a special
special
guest
guest.
next week. We
know?
won't tell you who it is. You'll just be surprised.
We'll just tell you there's going to be a lot of celebration. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Explosions, fireworks. What else? Us?
Something
Leaks.
new.
You think we can get a couple macaws from the parrot place?
We can definitely get a couple kamikazes.
Yeah.
What else do you think we can get?
Couple parakeets.
You think we can get a little pony?
El pony, maybe.
Yeah.
Wait, I thought the pony was out of town.
It's el
El
pony.
pony
Oh,
will be
he
out
is
of
gonna be
town.
out of town,
You're
huh?
right.
And what's cool with the pony? Has he done any new tricks, Javier, or what's up with the pony?
I
He's
mean,
a one
other
trick
than
pony.
like now he's like doing the thing.
Yeah?
You know. He's
He can't
eating.
walk yet still?
No, he's still a little shy, a little scared. He's spreading his bread now, like biting it, and that's it.
I thought you were
so
gonna
far.
say spreading his seed. I'm like, whoa.
Oh, hey, he is Mexican. You know what I mean?
Hey, I
they
know.
start off
You
early.
guys start off early.
Yeah.
And what's the weirdest thing about having a baby so far? You know what I mean?
The weirdest thing,
Yeah, you know, you
they're already
thought,
like at this month, or he's
like
what,
now
10
you
months
already don't think poop is nasty. You know, you look, he poops, like, oh, it's like whatever.
old? Even that, I thought it was gonna be weirder, but it's your kid, so it's like you don't care.
You don't care about the poop?
No. Or
Do you
how
ever
bad it
just get the
stinks.
diaper and smell it a little bit?
No,
see
he
what it
does.
smells?
Like when he farts, it's like a grown man fart.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it stinks up the whole room. Yeah, it's crazy. That tripped me out. I
Dang.
think
But you
that's the
never
weirdest
smell the
thing.
poop from the diaper?
Well, dude, I don't have to put it up to my face. It's
Oh.
like there, you know. You'll know when
Does he still pee on you? Like when you're trying to change him?
fucking knock on wood, bro. He's only done that twice when I was trying to put him in the shower, but
He got mad or what? He was like,
I think we just took too long and it was too cold. Just pissed all over.
oh,
me, you know
remember
what I mean?
when that happened when you were a kid, dude? You go into the pool and you would pee right away. Remember that?
Yeah.
You were like 5, 6. I'm
Because
like,
it was cold.
because it was cold. And you're like,
You had no control over it.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what I think it was like,
Mm.
and it happened twice in a row. So now I wait to take off his diaper until he's in the shower.
Oh.
And then the poop goes all over the tub.
Luckily, that hasn't happened. I'm praying to God that never happens.
He gets a waterproof diaper.
Because now his poops are more solid, so that would suck.
yeah. Drop a
So-
little turd.
Drops a deuce in the shower.
It's
and-
like a
But
bath
if it's
bomb.
solid,
You know what I
then
mean?
that's safe, right? Because then you can just grab it and
yeah.
instead of being all slushy and it's just running in between your toes.
I mean, I don't know.
That sounds kind of hot. You know things about us, yeah.
Who exfoliates your feet, guys? Don't be gross.
Hey, Alice, but does that happen to girls too? You guys, when you guys pee at the pool, or you guys don't pee at the pool? Like, what does your private feel like when you were young? You know, you
Fuck,
jump
I
into
don't
the cold
even
pool,
know.
and
It's been a long time since I've been swimming.
but you
So-
can't remember when you were younger.
Yeah, like
No, I can't remember.
Because that's what I remember for
That's a
boys.
good
Like
question,
you go
like,
in there
for-
and it's
yeah,
like,
dang, instant
Yeah.
shrinkage,
and you just like
pee.
have to pee so fast, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
And we all peed right away, huh?
Yeah.
Like
yeah,
true patriots.
we did, yep.
sickos.
You never peed in the pool?
Oh, I
Alice?
peed in the pool,
You did?
but not like right away. I don't think.
No.
No,
That's weird.
So how
Been-
long did it take you to pee approximately? You think?
I probably was in the pool for like maybe 30 minutes.
Or,
Hell no, it's like
Yeah.
within 5 minutes, huh?
it's pretty quick sometimes now for.
They're
for
like
guys.
as you're walking
Yeah.
in.
You're like, dang, bro.
Huh. Well, next time I go swimming, I'm gonna time it.
Maybe we should do that, huh? We should go swimming.
how long it takes us before
We'll
we
be like 5, you know, scream across the pool. 10 seconds, you're 10 minutes.
Marco. Polo.
Dude.
Polo's when you take a shit, guys. We'll see how long that
go
one
pull
goes.
low to the ground, underneath the
No, I couldn't do that experiment, dude. Come on, Hoss. No. What other things, Javi, for, you know, so he can, I'm just trying to remember when I was younger, you know?
As of late, nothing.
He doesn't do anything. Oh, he pees.
He's already
he's-
defiant, like, caught an attitude already.
Ugh.
Fucking wild.
So he tries to test you?
Oh, yeah. No, he doesn't try. He does. Like,
Oh, we can't take the baby to the restaurant. She fucking acts
So how old
out.
Yeah,
is
that's
your guys'
so
baby,
hard.
Alice?
Magnolia's baby's 1.5.
1.5?
Yeah, and she's wild. Oh, that little girl.
So what weird things was it for you when you, like, first saw the baby? Like, what's weird? Oh, you gotta, you know? Like, how do you put her to sleep? You gotta pat her on the back, or?
She moves a lot. She has to move all over the bed to get comfortable, and then finally,
Yeah,
like,
that's
she'll
big,
find her
that's big.
spot, and we have to rub her back or pat her back a little bit, and then she'll pass out.
And do you sing her songs or no?
No, she usually watches Coco Melon and whatever, and she passes out.
so sick of fucking Coco
Damn,
Melon.
you guys don't sing to El Pony either?
I do.
Huh?
But
What kind of songs you sing to him?
whatever the fuck Coco Melon's playing.
Yeah.
Oh, come
But then
on.
also, like, I'll play, or I'll sing what, Hermoso Cariño. That was like the first song I played in the car when he was in the car.
Oh, I don't know that song. What's the sound like?
Chente.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
It's actually
Well, give
really
us a
good.
little piece so I can hear, Javi.
Here, I'll pull it
Dude,
up.
I can't. Not good at.
Just you can
acapellas.
even just say the lyrics. Come
I
on.
can't think of the lyrics,
Oh,
dude. It has to
come
be
on.
like.
Does he even sing the song, Hoss?
No.
Hermoso cariño.
He,
Hoss.
he hits play and then he just moves his mouth around.
Hermoso. What in Puerto Rico? They the Nanucos over there. What they
Oh, this is it.
Yeah.
Here, I'll speed it up.
fast forward a little bit because then they're gonna flag us too.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know the lyrics.
Okay, that's fine. That's enough. You sing that to the baby? Come on, he's gonna hate Mexicans, dude. When he's older, come on.
What do you mean? Being Mexican is fucking cool.
That's what happened to me.
You
They
hated
would see me,
Mexicans?
Vicente Fernandez. You know, maybe Hoss from the Puerto Rican community. You know what kind of
What Bonnie? He's gonna want to own horses after that.
Right?
You saw how he was dressed at El Bautizo.
He was
Well,
straight
not by
mariachi.
choice. You know what I
Not
mean?
by choice, but he
You
liked
know?
it.
Not by
Those
choice.
were the only pair of shoes he kept on all day.
He's because he was sleeping the whole time. He didn't even wake up for the Bautizo. You guys baptized
He
him
wasn't
without
awake for his
consent, Javi.
baptism?
No, he was just sleeping the
Oh,
whole
he-
time.
That woke him up. Yeah,
And he just like barely opened his eyes and went back to bed. You know.
because he felt the Holy Spirit, and he's like, "What the fuck?
He's like, I'm blessed. I'm chill.
Now
But
I can do whatever the fuck I want now."
I was gonna ask us in Puerto Rico, what lullabies do they have for? You know?
They have one called El Cardenalito.
Yeah, can you sing us a little bit for that one? And then we'll
It's
go
like
to
a
wholesome advice?
religious one. It's about Christ.
Because I feel like they got good ones, dude.
Estando en la cruz, nuestro redentor. Something about like espina saca el pajarito y por eso es rojo. Y por eso es rojo el cardenalito.
Sing that, see, Javi, to your baby.
Ooh.
Rojo mi cardenalito.
It's been a while since I've heard it, but
Dude, because
we'll
when
play
we were
it
younger, they had
afterwards.
more bangers, Javi. That's all I'm trying to say, you know?
Like being
Your
born.
Ping-pong. Yeah, exactly.
I love ping-pong.
You know ping-pong?
How does it go?
Ping-pong es
Es un muñeco muy guapo y de cartón.
No.
they don't have
Desde el
La
pelo con
agua y
We had one called
jabón.
El Popeye.
Yeah?
Did you guys have a
Oh,
Popeye
give
or
us a little
no?
bit of Popeye.
Popeye nació en Japón, debajo de un zafacón versus the trash can, comiendo espinaca de mierda de vaca. Popeye nació en Japón.
Dang, Japanese.
Hey, I'm
Ahead of
telling
their
you,
time,
Shout out
huh?
to Jimmy.
the
Manny
original,
Jimmy is Popeye.
the original itadakimasu.
Dang, bro. But see, we had way better lullabies, you know?
Absolutely.
Even you'd get the toy with the baby, and even the mom would sing, remember? He would be like, na, 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 na. Like, what the hell was it saying? Do you remember that toy, Alice? or
No.
Do you remember that toy or no?
Which one?
It was just like whatever, like mom toy, and it would like do that lullaby, and I could never understand the lyrics.
No, my mom or dad would just sing it. They didn't have like a toy that sang for us.
Maybe we should make an album. You think so for El Pony? You know?
We can make it for El Pony.
and we can sing and stuff
We'll,
like that.
we'll
You
have
can
some
play it.
songs. And we'll release it, a BNR exclusive,
Yeah,
sponsored by BNR.
we're in our corner, you know. I thought you were doing the salute. I know Schweinsteiger's here, and maybe you can bring Schweinsteiger so people can see him, and then we can go to Wholesome Advice. 'Cause
Schweinsteiger.
He weighs as much as Wolverine, okay?
the German Wolverine, you know. And well, tell us if you can see him.
Is this
Al,
the
as well.
premiere? You already.
No, we
No,
haven't
we didn't
premiered
show
him.
him.
No?
Wow, he's a fuck tall motherfucker, isn't it? I'm
Well,
sure
you
you
wa-
can sit in the chair and still look as tall as Hoss.
Do you want to tell us about Mr. What was his full name again?
It's Guftenstein
Gufenstein Schweinsteiger.
Schweinsteiger, okay?
It's a German. What the fuck did we just sing?
I don't know, but Horst can tell us about
Pimpon?
him.
Yeah, he's a German beepon.
A
Literally.
German pimpon, huh? A little muñeco, you think so, Horst?
Is he
Well-
kneeling down?
He's a Nazi refugee, actually. If that's what pimpon means for you Mexicans, then yeah, he's a pimpon, okay? He,
Nazi
if
refugee.
you've
Pimpon
ever
is like
seen-
Pinocchio, right?
Yeah.
Like the Mexican Pinocchio.
Yeah. If you've ever seen the music video, the musical, The Sound of Music,
That's him.
it's based actually on his lifestyle, right? So he is the son of El Capitan, a captain from the German embassy.
No soy capitán.
Yep. And he falls in love. He was 16 going on 17. The chick
17
was
años?
15 going on 16. They changed the ages to protect the identities of the children, aka Gustamsin
Schweinsteiger.
Schweinsteiger, okay? So he decided he would flee into the mountains of Germany, ended up in the Swiss Alps. Then he eventually made it to Portugal, caught a ship, came over to the States, where he invented the most famous liquor of his kind, Jägermeister.
Ooh, knowledge.
So
And-
black licorice, and Puerto Ricans love it.
And that doesn't mean yes, master in freaking German, okay, you pieces of shit? Come on.
So that is his story. He is a survivor. So if
He's
you ever
gonna
see
make it.
hashtag survivor, he's definitely the embodiment of that, along with Lucy Volkovich.
He's not gonna give up.
Well, that's it. A German hero, you know? So we
Yeah.
thought to bring out, we got the peaceful protester, the holy, it's not a trinity, what's a quadrunity, you know? But now we're going to go to Wholesome Advice, you think so?
Yep.
Or we can just say something thankful. I've been liking that a little bit more
Yeah.
Okay.
lately. You don't think so?
Yeah, let's have someone else start, because I have to think now.
Alice, she's been thinking, you know?
I have. Well, I'm very thankful for you guys, the followers. No, not you, hosts. The followers. Thank you. Subscribe, keep liking, share. Always keep us going 100. Thank you for keeping me here. Because of you, I still have this job. For now, I still have this job.
So
but
we have
keep-
to hit the next goal.
Yeah, until we hit the next goal. Also, shout out to my family. You guys are awesome. I love you guys. Shout out to Magnolia and the kids. I love you guys. You guys are awesome. And shout out to my wonderful 3 guys here. You guys are awesome and have my corazón.
Love you too.
Mucho, mucho, mucho.
Amor.
Amor.
Oh, me?
Yeah, whoever wants to go.
I'm thankful for Cynthia for all that she does. Little Pony. Shout out to Joaquin for coming on the pod. Super last minute last time, you know. Hopefully he enjoyed it and had fun. Hopefully he stopped stirring cakes. Shout out to the viewers. Anybody that watches constantly. Thank you. People who share their stories with us. Shout out to Paco. And if you share it verbally, I'm okay with that too. You know, as long as you're sharing. Thank you guys. Thankful for you fuckers, all 3 of you. I mean, that's it for now.
And don't forget El Rey, you know, Cristo.
Que viva
Oh,
Cristo Rey.
yeah,
He knows.
Que
He
viva.
knows he's number 1.
yeah, he's number 1 forever.
But today, for me, I'm thankful for having a car, you know, in the Patriot gang. Because I was driving, I was doing a couple errands. And then I saw just like people waiting, you know, for a bus stop, or people just like, it's super hot and they're out there on the bike, or, you know, I saw a bum laying down. I don't know what he was doing, you know, but he's like, I was just driving. I'm like, oh, dude, I don't even think that I have a car. Does that make sense? Like, I don't even think that I own a car.
Yeah.
Like,
Do you
dude,
think,
like,
not to go off topic, do you think instead of like creating more electric cars and all that shit, we make cities more less car dependent, and that's the answer.
That everything's just super close.
Yeah, like every block has at least
A grocery store.
like a bodega, like kind of like New York, but better. Like Chicago's like a better version of that.
That's what happens. So all the sewages, they gotta be super big. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because you got too many people, pooping at the same time.
But how are you gonna be pooping all the time if you're just gonna be walking to grocery store, getting what you need handled, and then going back
like
home, right?
like every block has a little grocery store on the corner. You know, like
Well,
shit
that's
like
why
that.
you would be pooping, because your metabolism would be faster from all the walking. You know, if anything, the car helps you with all that sewage waste. You know, it's not going to pollute the waters.
Because we retain it all. I'm just saying that was just a thought.
No, but that is a good point, because like in cities like that, well, when we talk about like, the downtown here being boring, it's like, yeah, normally like you go to a big city, you can just go downtown, you can just walk like forever, and it's like you can find fun stuff.
There's
to
everything to do.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, here you have to drive 30 fucking minutes.
Yeah,
everywhere,
and
you
then
know?
you still walk, and then there's nothing, and you can walk a little bit more. But that was my original advice, was like, well, my thankful thing too is like, oh, I'm glad that I have a car. Like, I don't even think about my car anymore. You know, it's just like something that I have, and I just like, I don't know. Like before, I remember when I had my first car, how excited I was. Like, oh, I'm gonna clean it every single day. You know, like doing everything. You're buying air fresheners all the time. You know, like detailing it all the time. You know, and it wasn't even the coolest car. And now it's like, bro, it's like, it's just like a thing, you know? You don't really appreciate it anymore until you see a couple of, you know, Oliver
Hermanos
Twists out
and-
there that didn't have a car. I was like, oh, man. But that's it for me.
Nice. I guess maybe I'll say... No, I'll say I'm thankful I'm always surrounded by... And part of it, obviously, is me selecting people, but them proving me right is the big part that I'm thankful for, of being surrounded by people that will be encouraging, will challenge me, because I think a lot of people get into the mindset that someone always has to just approve of everything they do, instead of actually trying to push them a little bit, challenge them on their thoughts or their ways, in a constructive way, right? Not a berating or condescending type of way. So I like the opportunity I've been provided, really, honestly, my entire life, that I've always been surrounded by people I think that mean well for me, that will provide feedback, solicited or otherwise, and I'm okay with it. So I think that's very valuable to have in life, and some people don't have that. And when I look at what my supporting cast would be like, I know I have several people I can reach out to and they'd be there. So I think it's invaluable.
It's a good one.
So that's it? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anything else you need to get off your chest? Nothing?
No.
No? So do you think the Puerto Rican can take us off?
Oh, I have a birthday celebration this weekend.
Where at?
I'll let you guys know. But if Santos can help me out and get someone from the club exchange to hit me up, that'd be nice.
We're phoning in a favor, Santos.
Yes, Santos.
Santo, Santo, Jaguar.
Hey, shout out to Santos Hawad for sure.
For sure,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
But yeah, cool. So we'll get the details later from Alice about
Yes.
her birthday celebration. That being said, it has
Hopefully
been
it's
a
Friday.
wonderful Tuesday, June 7th.
June
7th, you know what I mean?
Signing
Siete,
off, it
siete,
is the
siete.
Butter Pecan.
Puerto Rican.
And next to me, we have the ever peaceful protester, the Zen Master, Jimmy
Tatsumaki.
In front of him, we have Jose's caretaker, the healthcare expert, Filomeno
El Jibador.
In front of him, in the yellow dress, the mobile abortionist, Nissan Hatake Awamoto. Below her, we have the ever faithful gate soldier, Larry,
The
Winter Soldier.
Making his debut for the first time, Gustafsson.
Schweinsteiger.
And then to his left, we have Host Beefy
666.
in the corner on the ones and twos, the Wizard of Oz, Ice Agent Alice. Emphasis on the ice.
Ice.
And last but definitely not least, we have the
The
Omega
Omega.
from the
The
bodega,
bodega.
Mr. J48 himself, Javi.
Viva Cristo Rey.
Like,
go.
subscribe, share. Again, we appreciate all the support and love we get from everyone. And lest we forget,
Una vez más.
itadakimasu.
Itadakimasu.
Take care, everyone.
Ciao.